the fields of Anfield Road. We are the supporters. We come from Liverpool. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. We conquered all of Europe, and we will never stop. From Paris on to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly, the fields of Anfield Road. We are the supporters. We come from Liverpool. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale.
What's going on, people? What is going on? Good to see everybody this tonight. Just waiting on Fuzzy, see if he jumps in. Hope he does jump in because I've done the actual thumbnail as Fantastic Four. You know, so it'd be such a shame if he doesn't jump in. Such a shame. But yeah, let's wait and see if he jumps in. He should do. Anyway, how is everybody? How is everybody tonight?
Good,
How are
man.
you? How are you,
Good,
man?
man. Good. All good.
Your little nephew?
All good. All flipping good.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. What you been up to today, anyway, nephew?
Nothing really. Just been watching the international, the friendly games. It's been today.
Yeah. What do you think?
So, let's you run. I've got the Egypt and Brazil on. So far, it's been 15 minutes. Not a bad game.
Okay. So Egypt are doing their thing.
Yeah.
That's the
It's-
thing.
It was like with both goals. It was a mistake from the defenders. So.
Yeah.
Well, so far it's 15 minutes, not a bad game. Ali starting, Salah on the bench. See how it goes, anyways.
Yeah.
Salah's on the bench.
Salah's on the bench, yeah.
Wow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
It is strange, to be fair. At least Ali's starting, which is not bad.
Well, yeah, I suppose. so.
What actually? When was the last time Ali played for us? So I actually don't remember. When did he get injured?
Last game of the season.
Last game of the season.
Oh, did he? Okay, fair. So I actually don't remember.
Luckily, it wasn't his last game. He's staying. And with
Yeah.
Ariola, he's probably more than convinced.
Oh, he's actually staying. Is he
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
staying?
he's staying. Yeah,
Yeah, he's staying.
Get in there! Come on! I
Didn't
didn't know that. Get in there.
They blocked his move to Juventus, and they said,
Yeah, they
"No, you're
did.
not going anywhere. You're under contract, and you're staying with us."
But
Yeah,
to
like
be fair,
that.
that next season could be his last, though.
Could be.
But one more push, one more season,
One more season, yeah.
one more season. You never know what we could do in that season. One more season, man. I like that. Oh, I like the sound of that. That's quite good, actually. That's very good. So, have you got anything on it? You got anything on it you can share with us?
Fabrizio said it. I'll see if I can get it. 1 sec.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this. Hold on, 1 second.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't know that. Know that, Rods. Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
They
I
blocked
didn't.
his move, and he's actually
Oh.
agreed to stay.
Rio made his England debut today as well. Go on, Rio.
Did he actually play then?
Yeah, he played. Yeah,
Well done, Rio.
Okay.
he made his senior debut. Go on, Rio.
All
I
right,
really
there.
hope they take him to the World Cup seriously. I'll support England. I'll actually support England if they take Rio and for Rio only.
Yeah.
No one else. Genuinely, that's it.
That's
I
the
will
only
support
thing.
them.
Oh
They
god.
don't play my players. Why should I support them?
That's what I'm saying. If only if they take Rio with them. Actually, Rio has some minutes in the World Cup. If not, then they can piss off.
I thought there was thing that I literally just thought he's just training with the gonna be training with the camp.
It's potentially he
thought-
might go, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, I hope he does go. As I said, if Rio does go, then I will watch England.
Yeah,
if he doesn't go, I'm not watching him. Yeah, because as you said, it's not really fair that they haven't got sort of like any of our players in there.
To be fair, there's only Curtis Jones they can actually take from our team, and they didn't.
And they ain't taking him.
They're not. They haven't taken Curtis Jones as well.
Yeah.
Probably because Curtis Jones doesn't know where he plays now.
But let's have a look at some of these messages we got coming through.
Natasha
Hi,
says, "Hi,
Uncle.
Uncle."
I like that. Do you know what I mean? Can you read them out whilst I just do something to this? Read them out for us, please, mate.
Yeah, hi, Uncle.
The rest of them.
Oh, okay. Let me just jump up to the top. Clark says, "Smash the like button." Thank you very much, Clark. You'll Never Walk Alone Fans TV. Big up Uncle Rod's Cop Father. You okay, fellas? Big up the chat. Yeah, we're doing all right, man. We're doing all right after the news we got today about a certain Alcantara coming to Liverpool. We're all happy again.
Yeah.
Natasha says, "Hi to you all." Thank you, Natasha. We appreciate that. Natasha says, "It has been such a tough day, being a bit down today." Well, I hope we can cheer you up with a little bit of Liverpool therapy.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go and get my Lucas. Tell her I'll go and get my Lucozade.
He'll go and get his Lucozade for you, Natasha. Don't you worry. He says, "Big up, He." You'll Never Walk Alone Fans TV says, "Big up Mo." Mo, obviously, Mo's part of this channel as well. Good guy.
Yeah,
Agar,
most like
hi Rods, Cop Father, Fuzzy, Mohammed, and chat. How are you? Like and subscribe and Never Walk Alone. Thank you, AR. We appreciate that. Clark says, "Big up, man, then." Thank you, Clark. And Clark says, "Rio played well in an England shirt." Apparently he did, yeah. I didn't watch the game myself, but if Rio's in it, I might just have to give it a look. Haynes says, "Looks like Vaskovic and Diamande deals could be done by the end of the week."
Ooh.
Vaskovic.
Who the hell's Vaskovic?
I think if I'm right, I think he's from Tottenham, you know.
I think look this Vaskovic.
Are we there in Tottenham?
Yeah,
Actually, yeah.
No, because what it is, Tottenham want Gakpo, don't they? And apparently,
Tottenham wants Gakpo.
yeah, apparently they're willing to pay up to 73 million.
You can have him.
For Gakpo, yeah, you can have him for that money.
You know what I mean, innit?
You can have him for that money, man.
I'll gift wrap him.
Listen, mate, I am Gakpo's biggest defender, but you can have him for that money, pal. I don't care.
I'm not a defender of a guy we put in the dungeon on more than one occasion. I'm not a defender of that.
No,
He's a
what it
younger
is,
from
I'm a defender of Gakpo, if you understand what I mean. The fact that he has spent most of his time playing out of position. So I'm a defender of him in that way. Probably that's about it, really. You know what I mean? Because I think I've seen him play in his natural position, and he can play very well. So as an inside forward, he does do that part well. But like, to be fair, if they're willing to offer 73 million, well, I'm sorry, you can take him. You literally can take him. I'll literally wrap him up in a bow.
Yeah, man, I'll take him.
Yeah, 73. But I'm sure that guy that they talk about, Richovic or whatever his name is, I'm sure he's the one from Tottenham. You know?
Yeah, no, he is. He's a 19-year-old from Tottenham.
Yeah. Was he a defender?
No, yeah, he's a defender. He's a centre back. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, so
he's a 6'4", 19-year-old. Flipping out.
6'4".
6'4".
Jeez, bring him in.
Take him.
Yeah.
Bring him in, mate. Bring him in.
6'4" as a 19-year-old. Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah, I'll have some of that all day long.
You take Gakpo that way, we'll take the 19-year-old our way. We'll probably win more with him.
Yeah. I'll have some of that all day long, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Uncle, I've put the Allison news on that private chat if you want to have a look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take a look.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I'm on my tablet, so I'm not signed into X, so I can't really check it out. But I can check it out on my phone if you need me to.
No, I've got it, brother. I've got it. Let's put it up. There you go. Fabrizio Romano says, despite change of manager, Liverpool stance on Alisson is not expected to change. Yeah, I heard about that. They said like, nah, he's not going nowhere.
No, they're not going anywhere. Yeah, which is a good thing to be fair.
Anyway. He's going to go under a much better manager.
Yeah.
Foz can't make tonight. He's with the missus, so
That's all right.
that's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Spend time with the missus.
No,
But Salah is staying. Then Salah is staying.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Did you say Allison or Salah staying?
I said Allison,
Alisson's staying.
not Salah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, but I knew something to that effect because like I think they're talking about putting Mamadashvili out on loan. You know, they don't think he's ready yet. They literally don't-
Mamadashvili, it's not a Liverpool. It's
I
not
don't think
Liverpool
he ever will be,
standards.
to be perfectly honest with
He's
you.
not Liverpool standards. Let's all be honest here, man. He really isn't.
He's Mignolet level.
Who?
Mignolet level.
Mamadashvili.
Yes, let's be honest with
To
you.
be fair, I probably will take Mignolet now over him.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he Mignolet just retired not that long ago. I will actually take over Mamadashvili.
Yeah, he's
Literally, he
Listen.
retired. I think he retired like at the end of the season. I'll still take him.
listen. I didn't think that was a good move, you know. To be honest, I didn't think that was a good move getting this guy Mamadashvili. I think we should have kept Kelleher.
I said, like, Uncle, I said this
Kelleher, yeah.
millions of times, and I said, and I will always say it was a big fat mistake getting rid of Kelleher. It really was. Because
Yeah,
Allison will probably have next season, and that's it. He'll probably will be gone from Liverpool. Kelleher could have just came in and overtook everything.
Yeah, and he comforted. The thing is about this is what I don't understand. Kelleher came through the ranks, didn't he? He came through the academy and all sorts. Yeah. Why would he not? Why would he not be the natural successor to Allison? Why?
Don't be surprised now in let's say next year, the year before, they actually reach to Brentford and say, "Can we have Kelleher back?" I won't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised, but it's going to cost us a fortune to get him back.
Yeah, definitely.
But it just goes to show you, Hughes and Edwards, when they were negotiating things, didn't actually know what was best for Liverpool. Because if they
still
knew
don't
what was
know.
best for Liverpool, they would have said to Kelleher, "You've got a big future at Liverpool. This goalkeeper is going to be gone soon. This is your opportunity to give yourself the best possible place to be number one. And Woodman will be your number two." But they didn't do that. What they did is decide to go out and buy themselves another goalkeeper who isn't good enough to be in between the Liverpool sticks. So why do that?
How many times did Freddie Woodman play for us? Was it like 2 games?
No, I paid more than that.
Because I remember the Palace one at home, and what else was it?
There was another one. Wasn't there a Champions League game we played?
No, it wasn't Champions League. It was the one before that. He came in a few minutes before the game ended. Because it's the day Allison got injured. Well, Mamadashvili got injured midway through the game. I actually don't remember. It was that, and then the Crystal Palace game. Saved us.
Remember, Allison was injured anyway.
Yeah.
So man that's really stepped in, and I think was it the Man City game when he got injured?
Yeah.
Freddie Woodman came in.
No, actually, it was the Everton game.
Was it Everton game?
Was it Everton?
Yeah, because Woodman we'd never actually seen Woodman in net, and he was a really good goalkeeper. He actually was very confident, and we were like, "Why is this guy number 3? Why is this guy not number 2?" So we said on the night rods after the show, we were like, "Why isn't this guy number 2? Why is he number 3? He's better than Mamadashvili." And then a couple of games later, the only goal that got scored against him was when me and you had that debate when I said, "I don't appreciate the fact that the goalkeeper was injured and he just put the ball in the back of the net."
Yeah, it was the Crystal
Woodman,
Palace game,
yeah. That was against Brentford, wasn't it?
No, it was Palace.
It was Palace.
I was at the Cop of that game, and everyone was singing Freddie Woodman's song. Freddie Woodman. Da, 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 da. It was going on for the first half. The whole first half, it was just Freddie Woodman. The Cop was just singing for him, and I was like, "How is this a number 3? How is he number 3?" Newcastle fans will say he's pretty shit, but from what I've seen so far, in 2 games at least, he's actually a decent keeper.
He had 1 goal scored against him, Mo, and it was the goal that I've said.
Yeah,
shouldn't have even
fucking
stood.
Munoz, that should never gone in. Well, it gone in, but it should have never been. Should have been disallowed. Put it this way.
I agree with you. Rods does not. We had that. We
No,
had that
because-
debate. We
no,
had
because
that
what-
debate already,
what-
Mo.
Yeah, because what I'm saying to that effect, and I understand what you guys are saying. What I'm saying is that the players are not obligated to put the ball out. They have to play to the whistle. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, it's like, all right, for instance, at the day way back when
Can you go?
Father de Cameron done it, yeah,
Mm.
he wasn't obligated to do that. He just done that for the sake of like fair play. He done it for the sake of fair play.
It's
But he
sportsmanship.
was, yeah, but he forced it. But he wasn't obligated to do it. There's a difference between sportsmanship and being obligated to do something. Like a head injury. Someone gets a head injury, you know, the referee has to stop the game. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But
Like
if
I
it's just
said, I'm not obligated to go and attack. I'm not obligated to not attack a random person, but I still could.
what's
You know
that?
what I mean? It's the same thing. I'm not obligated to not attack a single person, but I still could. But I'm not obligated. I'm not obligated not to.
Yeah,
The
but
thing is,
yeah, but
I'm not-
hold on.
Yeah.
It's against the law for you to attack somebody,
I
isn't it?
know. But I'm
Okay.
still not-
So
I'm
it's
still
what I'm trying to say.
obligated not to attack someone.
Yeah, but
It's
what I'm
just
trying
the
to
right
say
thing
to
for me
you,
not to
what I'm
do.
trying to explain to you, there's nothing in the rules to say at the end of the day that for that situation they have to put the ball out. They have to play to the whistle. That's
No,
what's in
no.
the rules.
The thing is, I'm not blaming Munoz because if I was Munoz, I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I'm blaming the referee. He should have just stopped the game.
right. That's what
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
It's down. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You're right. You're 100% right. It is down to the referee to
Mm.
assess the situation and to say, and they will look. Do I blow the whistle? Do I blow the whistle or do I not blow the whistle? But there's nothing in the rules to say it in the day, right? When that situation happens, yeah, that you got to put the ball out. That's what I'm trying to explain. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we played against Man City, yeah, at Anfield, yeah. I think Edin Dzeko, I think he got injured. You know what I mean? He got injured, and they claimed that was a foul, but it wasn't a foul. And then what is Liverpool, counter-attack and went on a score. They was bitching and moaning and saying that they should have put the ball out. No, there's nothing in the rules to say they have to put the ball out unless the referee says and they blows his whistle and then you put the ball out, or blow the whistle and you pick the ball up and they might give a free kick or whatever. It is down to the referee. Because if it was the other way around, do you know what I mean? Other way around, and we had advantages like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Right? And then so like Salah or whoever, you know what I mean? Was in attacking emphasis, and they could have scored. Yeah.
Mm.
If they put the ball out, yeah, where was it? So that we're 3-1 down. If they put the ball out, we'll be cussing him, saying, "What you doing?" We'll be cussing. We'll be cussing. You probably won't do. You probably won't do it. But a large amounts of the fan base will be saying, and they
Put it this way:
what are you doing? Play to the whistle. You got to play the whistle.
If the referee didn't stop it, which he should have, I'll be honest, that was a foul. He should have stopped the game. The Freddie Woodman was on the floor.
Yeah.
He should have just
It's an
stopped the
open
game.
goal, isn't it? It's basically an open goal.
Yeah, so
Pretty
that's
much,
what
that's
I'm
what it is. So it's more of a referee mistake than a player mistake. Now,
Exactly.
player Munoz
Fans
should
didn't
have said,
agree to it, though, did they? Because they kept throwing the ball at him every time he went to go throw, and they threw the ball at him.
Yeah, well, they're going to do that,
True.
don't they? They're going to
so
do
Munoz should have had at least a bit of sportsmanship and said, the
Yeah.
keeper is down and blah blah. They were 3-0 down anyways.
Yeah.
At the time, if I'm
But-
not,
but-
I think they were 3-0 down.
that. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, he should have had sportsmanship. But there was nothing. What I'm trying to explain,
Yeah,
there's nothing
yeah.
in the rules to say that he has sportsmanship.
Mm.
He has to have sportsmanship. What it is at the end of the day is up to the referee to stop the game. If referee
Yeah.
they looks and see the foul, referee should stop the game and say, nah, you know what, free kick to Liverpool, and it's, you know what I mean. It's not up to the actual player, and no player really at the end of the day is going to do that when they're like 3-1 down or 3-0 down. They want to score. They want to score on goal.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're not going to do it. So it's down to whether we like it or not. It's down to the referee to assess it and say, right, you know what, then that's a free kick or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then we move. It's not down it's not down to the sort of like the actual player. The player at the day just got to play. Player at the day just got to play as they see
Yeah.
fit. They play to whistle. Remember, in the, we cost a lot of players generally in the day for not playing to the whistle. Play to the whistle. Play to the whistle. What you doing? Play to the whistle. Do you know what I mean? So it's what it is with that one. I think it's more, as you said, I think it's more of a refereeing thing than what it is actual player thing. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's definitely more of a referee mistake.
Oh yeah. And we've been fucked over by the excuse my language, but we've screwed over by the referees at the end of the day, right? Last season, so many times. So many times. You know what I mean?
I
And the
think
season
I've seen something on was it Sky Sports or somewhere anyways. I've seen that us were second after United on mistakes or referee decision gone against us pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, but United are the arbiters of handball apparently because you had 2 VAR decisions, handball not given. One was a double handball.
Handball
only checked
against us
one.
because I will always that
Double whammy, yeah.
Sheshko goal. The
It
Sheshko
was,
goal.
it was a double handball. They only checked if you watch in VAR, they only looked at one handball, but they didn't look at the second one. Why?
Yeah.
Sesko handball will always be a handball to me. I don't care what they say.
Yeah, because the ball changed direction. Even Sky was like, "How was that not? How was
His
that
fingertips.
not
He
handball?"
touched his fingertips. As far as I know, fingertips are part of your hand. If
Yeah,
the ball
yeah.
touches your fingertips, it's a handball.
But they-
Especially if you're an attacker and
In
that
the
ball
VAR,
went in.
They were checking the first handball, the one that went up his leg, but they didn't check the second one where the ball went in the net.
You know why? You know why, Cockfather? Because what they did when they did the replay, they only did it from one angle,
Yeah,
and then when the angle was from up the leg.
The
You know what
close
I
up
mean?
angle after they showed it.
Yeah, but then after the decision was given to say like no, it's a goal and this and that. That's when they start showing it from a different angle,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
people start to see it.
Came out with
Like,
a statement, which is absolutely fucking useless.
but the thing is about it,
Cop.
The
Sorry,
worst
sorry
one-
to call you. Yeah, go on. Keep going.
the worst one was the second one, the handball, because the referee actually went over to the monitor. He actually went over to the monitor, looked at it about 7 times, still turned around and said, "Nothing to see here, nothing to see."
It's a joke.
Yeah.
I was about to say the apology. Do you remember like a few years ago we've got 4 red cards in 7 games? The Luis Diaz goal against it was just all on apologies. What's apologies going to do? Do your job right, and there will be no apologies needed after.
I've got a person for that. If the PGMOL actually comes out and says the words "human error" and it should have been given, then for me, they've just admitted fault. So the result has to be then changed.
Yeah,
Regardless
do
of who the
anything,
team
can't
is,
do
the
anything.
result has to be changed. Because say that's a relegation, that's a relegation.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, can you imagine that?
It's happened. It's happened a few times. Look at the West Ham. I have a theory on that, Rods. West Ham just would have got a draw with Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Would that have goal have stood if Arsenal wasn't going for the title?
yeah. Well, yeah. There you go. It's messed up. Really, that's why this guy on TikTok came up on TikTok. He came up with a whole load of evidence at the day to say really that Arsenal won the PGMOL
Yeah, uncle. They
title.
did not concede a single penalty, and they did not get a red card for the whole season.
Yeah.
Red card for the whole
That's
season.
fit.
Not just
That's
the titles.
fishy to me.
I don't know if you'll have seen, but there was it Burnley at home, the Kai Havertz one. That's the most red card if I've ever seen.
Blatant.
Yeah, blatant red card. And not play on. So that's a referee said.
Yeah. It was just some of the decisions last season. It was mad. You know what I mean? It was mad, right? And
La
they
Liga.
wonder why.
Yeah.
They lost the Champions League. They wonder why.
Yeah, because they're shy.
No, because that's what I'm saying. They're shy. On top of that, but they didn't have the English referees protecting them.
Yep.
And they wanted an English referee to referee that Champions League final.
Exactly. They was going on about.
You can't be that sorry, uncle. You can't be that stupid. You cannot be having an English referee play a referee in a Champions League final where there's an English club in it. You just can't.
No, it doesn't work.
That's not how it works, is it?
That makes sense.
But it's like I've said to you, Rods, and I said the same to you as well, Mo. They don't do well away from home. They don't do well away from England. They're not a Champions League type team. They're not.
They ain't got the minerals, mate. They ain't got the
If
minerals.
they came up against a big team, like, for example, Chelsea, us, and Real Madrid, and Man City, they get slaughtered in Europe.
Well, we've done it. We beat them already in Europe, didn't we?
If they
On the
yeah,
Rafa, on the Rafa.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
If let's say there's a quarterfinal or semi-final, they came at Anfield, and then when we went to the Emirates, we would have been in that final comfortably.
Yeah, yeah.
Comfortably.
If we had, as bad as Arne Slot is, yeah, right. If we had the teams that they had throughout the whole tournament, yeah, we would have comfortably went to that final. I'm comfortable, and that's with Arne Slot.
Yeah, that one thing probably the only thing positive I can say about Arne Slot, he hasn't lost to Mikel Arteta. If you think about it, he hasn't. He hasn't. That game was at a 0-0. We went to Emirates this season. Yeah, he actually did. Yeah.
What?
He got embarrassed by everyone. He got embarrassed by everyone.
He lost to everyone else.
Yeah, no, innit? Yeah.
If you think about it, actually probably lost to everyone except and Danny Falk as well. He didn't lose to Danny Falk. He drew both, but it is what it is.
You know what it is? Sorry to cut Costy quick, yeah. You know what? The two games against Arsenal, right? Not being funny. That's the best that Arne Slot played that season, you know.
I was going to say the away one when we had no Isak, no Ekitike, no one. We only had Gakpo probably as a striker.
Yeah, I played
If we had a striker that game, I swear we would have won that game because there was no threat from Arsenal. I don't know if you remember that game or not.
Yeah, no, there's
not a single threat of Arsenal that whole game. That second half, they didn't even have a shot, not alone a target, not a single shot for the whole 45 minutes.
That's actually the
game. Frimpong could have scored.
And the Frimpong had a penalty. One of them two had a penalty as well.
Yeah, but Frimpong got a through ball. Remember that? He got a through ball and he's running towards goal. And people were saying, hit it. And all he had to do was hit it across goal.
Yeah.
And if he hits it across goal, it's a certain goal, yeah, right? You know what he did? He decided to pass. He decided to pass to Salah and the move breaks down and that was it. Do you know what I mean? But we could actually won that game.
If we had the game where we figured out, Rods, that his mentality is not what it should be, because he said, "What's the difference between a draw to Fulham and a draw to Arsenal?" And you and me just looked at each other like, "Has he really just asked that question? Has he really just asked that question?"
Did he? Well, did he think a draw at the Emirates is better than a draw at the Craven Cottage? Is that what he's saying?
He thinks they're the same. He said, "Why are they booing a draw at Fulham, but they're not booing a draw at Arsenal?" I'm like, I looked at Rods, I was like, this guy live on planet Earth?
Was it
Ryan on the bench? Yeah, Brazil. He's on a bench. Yeah,
he's for Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the one that wants to play for France, but he's Portuguese?
Could be anyone.
Is Group A? Isn't it Group A?
Group A, yeah, it was. Yes, it is Group A. Yes.
Yeah, he wants to play for France, doesn't he? Yeah. But it's I think he was born in Portugal or something like that. I think he's born in Portugal, but he's got French sort of like mum and dad, something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Read that one out for us, mate.
Hope you were all okay. I see Spurs have bidded £73 million for Gakpo. You can have him. And I see Chiesa wants to leave a slot blocked his transfer in January. I think he wants to leave because he feels disrespected by the higher ups. But I'm sure the conversation with Ariola might change his mind. Who knows?
I hope so.
Clive says, "Big up Del Boy and Rodney, Mo, and chat."
He's still calling you Del Boy.
Liverpool want 30 million for Curtis Jones. You shouldn't be selling Curtis Jones. I
want to keep him.
These guys don't understand.
No. I don't know if you lot have seen this as well. Sorry, I had to call you. He asked Chiesa about Milan and them lot. Did you see it? Fabrizio put it on the.
Yeah, apparently he's been asking. He's been asking Chiesa.
Yeah. So
about Italy. About Italy himself.
Yeah.
and
Do
stuff.
not sell Curtis Jones. Please
No,
do not
because
sell
you need to
Curtis
bring in
Jones.
another homegrown quota then.
Genuinely, do not sell Curtis Jones.
Can't say the only scouts on the team. I'm sorry.
No,
He's the
no,
only
no.
scouts on the team. I'm sorry. There needs to be some form of identity with Liverpool Football Club. I'm sorry. Read this. Rio played very well. Yeah. Read this one up for us.
Rio
Clark
started
says
second
Rio
half.
started second half. Nice. Ryan and Krupe to Liverpool. Ariola wants them to join him. I'd love that.
I'd love both. I'd actually love both. If we get a Ryan, that right wing is sorted out. We just
Yeah.
need to think the other parts of the forward.
But then we got Diamonde trying to come in as well. We can't have Ryan and Diamonde on the right wing, can we?
I'd rather get Ryan.
Is
I'd
it?
actually rather get Ryan.
You know what? You got a point because at least Ryan knows the league.
He knows the manager too.
And he knows the manager. That's
Yeah.
a
He
point.
worked with
Okay.
Iraola, yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
it
bad
might.
idea.
I think it might pay dividends to sort of like get Ryan. You know, come to think of it,
Yeah.
because the thing about with Diamande, he doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't know if he's going to go to PSG or Liverpool. So I ain't got time for people stalling and not being able to make up their mind. Go and get Ryan and fit that, and then we move. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Just go down with the basket and pick up some Bournemouth players and bring them in. It's all right. He'll only go if there's an injury to a chosen forward. Big up Payne. Big up Broski, Clive Lad from Clark. Natasha says, and Liverpool have held talks with Aston Villa about Martin as the goalkeeper.
Oh, that'd be good.
How old is he again, Martinez?
You have to do research on that one.
Rod Mesa, morning, Rod.
Big up, man. He looks like he's new as well, actually, Rod.
He's been on there a couple of times now.
Okay.
Emiliano Martinez is 34-year-old.
He's 34. We
He's
signed a
34.
34-year-old.
He's 34 in September.
That's a bit risky, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We don't sign them.
So, World Cup winner.
We could have signed Pepe Reina for goodness sake when he was at Villa, but we didn't.
But look at Copvada, World Cup winner.
I hear it. I'd love
Europa
Martinez.
League winner as well.
Liverpool win,
But I'd
and
love Martinez
Europa
just to
League
shove it in
winner.
Arsenal's face.
and he's Copa America winner as well. He won the Copa America. So.
Hey,
Yeah, but Uncle, he's 34 though.
that's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
does it really matter when it's a goalkeeper?
If you want to get him for like a season, then yeah, we can talk
But you
about
remember
that.
David Seaman when he was 30 odd? He couldn't bloody jump anymore.
Who?
David
David
Seaman.
Seaman.
He couldn't even jump anymore because his legs were gone.
To be fair, the only keeper,
playing
the
for a
only
shit
keeper
team, that's
I
why.
know, the only keeper I know did actually really well in like over 30s was Edwin
say
van der Sar
Buffon,
when he
aren't
went
you?
to United. No, Van der Sar.
I was thinking Buffon because he was in his bloody 40s still being a world class goalkeeper.
But
Buffon was
no,
amazing.
Buffon has like dipped at the end. Van der Sar
Yeah,
was
but
actually doing
In
really well for
comparison to
United.
most
Yeah.
goalkeepers around, he was still the best.
No, actually,
The,
what's his name? That Costa Rican guy, I forgot his name. Do you not remember? The Real Madrid
Who knows?
Real Madrid?
goalkeeper.
Was it Casillas? I thought
No,
he
no,
played for
no, no,
Spain.
no.
Casillas. No, okay, no, Casillas.
Not Costa
Casillas is
Rican.
Spanish, isn't he?
Oh, does the chat knows? I forgot his name.
All I know,
Someone in the chat will tell us, anyways.
I'm not being funny. Yeah, all I know is that Real Madrid got one of the best.
Keylor
goal-
Navas, yeah, there we go. Sorry to
Keylor
talk about
Navas,
Keylor
there
Navas.
we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
I
You can
think
always depend on our chat rods.
I think that that they have got one of the best goalkeepers at the moment because Courtois is quality.
Courtois, yeah.
He's
He's
quality.
one of the best keepers ever, man, easily.
Yeah, him and him and Alisson are the best goalkeepers in the world.
Yeah.
Him and Alisson.
Even Ali at his age now, I don't
Yeah.
think a lot of keepers are better than him. I'll be honest.
No.
I got Black from Atletico Madrid.
Who?
Oblak is decent, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's
I think
decent
he's
to be
better.
headers, though. He doesn't do well with headers.
No, he's not. No, he's definitely not.
Read this out for us, bro.
You'll Never Walk Alone Fans TV. Looking forward to Areola football. Bournemouth was third in the league for progressive passes, second in the league for kilometres run. Games, third in the league for pressing stats. He is perfect for LFC. He gets us back running and he gets back our fitness because that's what we're missing. Where's the sunglasses, Uncle and Copfather? On the Pepsi and Mo on the piano. Oh, I'm on Pineapple and Lime tonight.
I'm on Pepsi Max if that shows.
Is Pepsi Max, is that cherry or the original?
No, that's Tropical. It's a new one.
Tropical. Oh, I love Tropical.
Yeah.
What is that you,
Yeah.
fam? Is that you, Key?
Yeah.
It's nice, man. You have to have some. Rabbi says, hello, hi, how art thou on this merry night? He thinks he's Shakespeare. You'll Never Walk Alone Fans TV. Get Big Ivan money back to Prem. Be a perfect Ekatike replacement while he's getting over his Achilles. Keep Tony for 2 years. So he wants Ivan Tony. Have you seen what his initials are?
Or
IV.
Ivan is actually the word bet.
stop that. New cap uncle. No, I've had this one for a while.
I think his name is Ivan Benjamin Elijah Tony, which is
I'll have a look. That's the Ivan Tony.
I'll read this out first.
You'll laugh at that when you'll just see Mo's face change when he realises the implications because he was done for gambling. Uncle, have you brought your camper van yet?
I will do.
I'll have a look.
Are we signing that jolly good fellow Diamande? Who knows? Mo wants Rayan. Keller wants first team football, and he was not going to get ahead of Ali. Taff, sir, I think you're new around here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the channel. Big up, subscribe, like, and join our Discord, which is in the chat. Heen says, I told you guys about a month ago about a right back called Guela Doué. I really hope Liverpool look seriously at him. I think he's a brilliant player. Doué, what's that name sound familiar?
Compared to PSG, isn't it?
No, that's a different Doué.
Oh, okay.
Liverpool could go after Crystal Palace goalkeeper as he can leave on a free. Really?
Henderson. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take Henderson.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Good shout.
Slot has turned down the Fulham job. He wants a bigger club.
No, that's his level. That's his fucking level. He can go to Fulham, man.
He needs to piss off to
What a bigger job. Good lord.
Swear to God, man.
You can't write it, can you? You can't write the job. They just write themselves. Regular Scouts kid. Yes, Rodders.
Yeah, big up, man. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification button and hit the link in the chat for the Discord and join our community, my friend. But most of all, make sure to subscribe. Huh?
Was that the Champions League parade? That picture looks like the Champions League parade to me.
Yeah, well, it probably is.
Yeah, because we had the
Yeah,
guys.
it probably is. I remember when I was like this, it's all red, man. It's just all red up there.
Just to see a red on it. Oh, it was beautiful to see. Big up the panel. Thank you to Red Scouts Kid. We'll call you Scouts Kid. Taff says, you know, the head injuries a lot of the time is bullshit. They go down all the time holding their head. Yeah, seen it. Stevie's in the building. Let's go, champs. Thank you, Stevie. Areola also has had a chat with Salah. Really?
Apparently, yes, isn't he? Apparently, what do you
Bring the king home.
What do you? Hold on, let me just sort of like bookmark that. What do you think of that guy? Do you think we should get Salah back? Give me your thoughts on that one.
I would 100% get Salah back because a player who's got a manager sacked as he did will have a fire under his ass to prove a point that heavy metal football was the best way to go. So you're likely to see the best out of him for his final season with Liverpool.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. If Salah comes back, he's got a point to prove.
Yes, he has.
Generally, that's it. If he doesn't come back, then he doesn't come back. But if he actually comes back, there's a point to prove by Mohamed Salah. He'll say, I told you, I'll say, I will prove to you that I was right. And that guy did not know his left from his right.
He had his worst possible season in a Liverpool shirt. He does not want that to be his legacy. He wants his legacy to be, I did it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie says Hughes has offered Jones plus cash on top from LFC. in exchange for Bastoni. Rumours out of Italy.
No, I don't believe that.
I don't believe it, but is that not something you'd consider? I don't want Jones to go by all means, but if it means bringing in a defender of Bastoni's quality,
Yeah, you will
something
seriously,
to consider.
you will seriously consider it. Yeah, you'll be a fool not to
A lot
consider
of the
it.
Tottenham fans though seem to think Van de Ven's coming to Liverpool. A lot of them are thinking that.
No, they
Well,
can keep him there.
if they sort of like, you know, if rumors are right that they're going after this young kid, well then probably not. Then, isn't it? Really.
They can keep Van de Ven there, bro. They can keep him
But you
there.
know what it is? What I think what people got to realize, people with such pace like that, have you noticed that they get injured a lot?
Yeah, he's barely available for Tottenham as well. He's
Yeah.
barely available.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm feeling that, to be honest. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest, he's a Liverpool fan. He said it before. He's actually a Liverpool fan. So he wouldn't mind
Plus, he
coming
wants
to
to play with
Liverpool.
Van Dijk.
Yeah.
He's come out and said
Yeah.
that as well.
I'm just wary of the fact of like, you know, players that's got this exceptional pace. You know, do you know what I mean? There's always problems that come with it. You know what I mean? It's always like I look at that guy. What's his name? Played for Arsenal. He's that fast winger that played for Arsenal, and he played for Everton as well. Played for Everton, and they got him for Theo Wilcox.
Walcott, yeah.
He played
Yeah,
for
what-
Southampton, or was it Everton?
No, he
played for Everton,
he
yeah.
started off at Southampton,
Oh, okay.
then went to Arsenal, then therefore
I don't even remember his stint at Everton, actually. Oh, well.
yeah, he went.
It wasn't memorable.
He had a stint. He had a stint in Everton. I think it's about 1 or 2 seasons, and then he finished off at Southampton, but back at Southampton when he was young. But like, yeah, leave a look at him. Exceptional pace, really exceptional pace, but he's injured a lot of times. Do you remember that footballer Aaron Lennon? He played for Tottenham.
Aaron Lennon, man, he couldn't get his knees
Aaron
to do it.
Right.
Same
Couldn't get his knees to do it.
same with Ramsdale as well. Ramsdale retired so young, didn't he?
Yeah,
Aaron Ramsdale, yeah.
yeah. I'm telling you, these people that's got exceptional pace, there is problems that come with it. Do you know what I
Do you
mean?
remember Craig Bellamy? His biggest problem was the linesman.
Yeah.
You know, man. His
Craig
biggest
Bellamy.
problem was the
Right.
linesman.
You're all right. You're all right.
And Craig Bellamy is offside. Even the
Yeah.
commentators in the end were like,
Do
Craig
you know what
Bellamy
he reminded
offside.
me of? Do we know when Darwin came into us first and he was sort of offside a lot of times? I said that's Craig Bellamy, but in Uruguay.
I said the exact same thing.
Genuinely,
I'm
that's
like,
what it is.
Jesus
That's-
Christ, we've got another Bellamy here.
That's the Uruguayan Craig Bellamy there.
I have
You'd be
a
like-
nickname. I
you
have
guys-
a nickname Jokeres, the Swedish Nunes.
Do you know what it'd be like with Craig Bellamy or even Darwin Núñez? It'd be like, Craig Bellamy is offside again. Surprise, surprise.
That's what the commentators basically did there at the end. And Craig Bellamy's in on goal. Oh, the flag is up.
No. What a surprise. Oh, gosh.
I'd take Nunes on a free, though. I've already said this. I'd take him on a free to be our left.
Oh,
winger.
yeah. Right, yes, I
Yes, I
heard.
heard that as well. What's that about?
Salah.
I'm not sure, to be fair.
QT Mod, big up to the panel. Big up QT. Taff says, well, there must be non-stop the game again if the keeper gets injured and it's not a head injury after out. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Play to the whistle, damn right. Just like in boxing, fight till the ref says stop. That's how people
Yeah.
get killed.
Yeah.
Uncle, do you like jerk chicken? I had some for my evening meal earlier.
Wow, go on, girl. Go on, girl. Yes, I do like chicken, but the one I like most is stewed chicken. I love stewed chicken. That's what I'm having tomorrow. I'm having stewed chicken, white rice, and I might make some mac and cheese. I might make that.
Shit, Uncle, is that you? Yeah, chefing in the kitchen.
Well, I've got to be done on something. You see what it is. What it is. Come on, my mum. She slowed down a lot. She cannot be on her feet for so long. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Bless it, yeah.
There's only a certain amount of time she can be on her feet. Do you know what I mean? So I tend to say, you know what, come on, Mom, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? I'll do
Yeah.
it. I try to take as much pressure as I can off of Mum. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, so like, yeah, man, I'm thrown down in the kitchen on the Sundays, man. You know what I mean? Can't be done. Do you know what I mean? But like, jerk chicken is nice. Jerk is nice. You get a nice piece of jerk chicken. It's yeah, jerk chicken. Sometimes I have jerk chicken and harder bread. Ooh. You know, I'm getting hungry. Stop it.
I'm eating my chicken after this. Scout's Kid says jerk chicken is so spicy for ladies. Call Natasha.
Yeah, it is spicy, but you know what it is? It's a good taste. It's a good taste, and you can have things like curry mutton. You can have curry goat. It's goat meat. Do you know they got this thing called roti that people from Trinidad have roti, and it's like put it this way, it's like chapati. It's the West Indian version of chapati. Do you know what I mean? You know, oh mate, that's fucking lovely. Fucking lovely. Oh my god. Stop.
Making it hungry now. Good luck on the toilet tomorrow. Big up, Scout's Kid.
It'd be like this. We hearing like noises in your head, like.
I know exactly what that means. Like a dragon nostril. He's off.
Living out.
Oh man, I disturbed it. But hey, I don't care.
Competent humans, not by clowns. VAR should be used and controlled by AI only. I agree with that. AI doesn't care. They'll just go for the correct decision, whether or not people like it or not. And Natasha says, "Stop it." The karate kick to Maka is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in the Prem.
Oh yeah. Without a doubt.
I hated that.
Have you heard the VAR as well? They said Doku came into. Sorry, Maka came into Doku's
Yeah,
space.
right. Fucking hell.
No.
I heard that.
I don't know if you lot remember this. They said Maka came into Doku's space.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Make that make sense to me.
When I heard that, you know, I thought I've heard it all now.
That was the same season of the four red cards in 7 games, and the Luis Diaz goal. It's the same season.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that was denied. I was like,
if you remember, if you remember that same season, right? We lost the league with that game, with all the tribulations that we had that season, yeah? All the tribulations we had. Do you know we lost that game, yeah? Right? We lost the league because of that game.
yeah.
Had we have scored, we would have been like we'd have been 2 points ahead of Man City, and they could not have clawed it back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So basically,
That's
what I'm saying, that Dave. Carry on.
Just read that one. Yeah. Champions of Europe, you'll never say that. Banter FC. You won't. You haven't even got these. You haven't even got these trophies either.
No, this is Stevie. No, Stevie's saying about frigging thinking it. Stevie's saying about Arsenal.
Yeah, you haven't even got these. You haven't even got these trophies here. The Europa League. You haven't even got Europa Leagues either. Or Conference Leagues. You don't get any Europe.
They ain't got all big ears, have they?
No.
No, they got the European Fair
Cup Winners' Cup.
No, they ain't got that. They haven't got that, you know, Cup.
Uncle, that is as legit as the Community Shield.
They've got the European Fair Play Cup. Fair Play Cup. That's what they got.
As legit as the Community Shield. That's what it's literally.
Yeah, they lost the Cup Winners' Cup to Galatasaray.
Yeah,
they lost that, and then lost
I think they've got one. I think they've got one Cup Winners' Cup. I'm sure they've got one.
No, they haven't. They lost it. Lost
Have
it.
a look.
That's right.
Well, Google
I
it.
don't think they have, but they might do. Have a look.
Because I remember Jez was telling us about the Cup Winners' Cup on the wasn't Jez. It was Judge, I think he called Judge, Lee Judges, I think his name was, saying about the Cup Winners' Cup on AFTV.
He could be lying though.
Let's see.
To make it-
Honors. They've got one Cup Winners' Cup
When was that?
in '94.
Oh,
They have played Parma,
all right. Okay.
and then there's an Intercities Fairs Cup.
That's the
in
one I'm talking about.
70s,
That's what I'm talking
1970, against Anderlecht or Anderlecht, however you want to say it.
Anderlecht.
Yeah, the Belgium team. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Anderlecht were a good side back in the day, you know. They were a
Do
good
you know
side.
what that means, though? Every single time they won the league, they never went on to win the Champions League as well. That's what that shows. So if they're on 14 league titles, right? It meant every single time they won the English league, they did nothing in Europe.
Yeah, it's shit. That's why. Read that one first.
Dewey, PSG player, 21 years old, won 2 Champions League trophies. Arsenal over 135 years. So they won Champions League trophies. It's longer than that. I thought it's like 140 years, isn't it? Slot is on holiday listening to some Marvin Gaye.
It's not that.
Sexual.
Right. You see my tweet regarding
He's listening.
Coutinho in Greece. Oh, Coutinho in Greece, eh?
Coutinho in Greece.
From Clark.
Yeah, he did. He sent me something. I need to sort of study. I'll study
Does
after.
he
the
like
show.
play? Does he mean like playing in Greece or?
Brighton side, an 18-year-old baller today. Remember his name, Johanna. I remember that name.
They always, you know what it is about Brighton? They do sign some good kids. You know, they sign some good players.
Yeah.
Alex Scott from Bournemouth in, McAllister out. I don't agree with that Scouts kid.
With different players.
I want Yildiz, Kvara with Rayan, Rio as backups. Okay. Scouts kid says 30. I don't know what that was about. Nothing wrong with bringing in these Bournemouth players, i.e. Sensei, Scott and Rayan. Hey, I'm just saying, we're basically just going down to Bournemouth. We'll take your manager, we'll take all your players. You're just now our bitch.
Sensei's gone to Tottenham, isn't
Yeah.
Yes, unless they're already done with Tottenham. Yeah.
he? Yes, it's done.
It's turned into our Southampton, isn't it? It's our feeder club. Sensei gone Spurs. Thank you, Clark, for clearing that up, mate. Keylor
Navas, yeah.
Well, that's a goalkeeper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jones, Endo, Mac out. Bring me Fernandez, Kamara, Sangara, Wharton, Scott. Love Anderson, but they want 120 mil for him.
Yeah. Not worth
I
it.
am interested. He signed for them officially. I ain't heard he signed for them officially. Oh, okay. Odd Black is also good. That's what I was saying, Scouts.
Yeah, he is good. He is.
Simone wants 100 mil for Odd Black. Yeah, but if he comes into us, he's not going to play second fiddle to Allison, is he?
Hold on a damn minute. How old is Jan Black now to be 100 million?
He's about 35, isn't he?
Something like that, yeah.
Flipping Simeone must have lost his head if he thinks Jan Black is. He's 33.
Yeah,
He's not
so
100 million at 33, bro.
Nah, fuck that. You ain't get that out of me, man.
You lost your head, Simeone, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you seen him? Have you seen him on that touchline? He didn't get his head to begin with. He tried to fight.
Yeah. He's not wrong, yeah.
The crowd.
You remember that goal he celebrated at the Cops already? He did this.
Yeah.
I don't know who scored that goal, yeah?
He slid on his knees across as well. It was hilarious. But him trying to get into the fans that fight was hilarious.
Yeah. That was funny because he slid on his knees and everything. And then what it was, about 10 or 15 minutes later, he wasn't slid on his knees, was it? His head was in his hand because we was ahead.
Yep.
We was ahead. Really.
QT Mods, Jones holds on to the ball too much to make an Ariola system, and Jones has never changed this. He does hold on to the ball a little bit too much, so I will give him that. It is true. Scouts Kid says Tony is joining Everton. Oh, God forbid.
Okay.
Not the blue shite. You watched the Snatch yet? That's for you, Mo.
Did you watch it, Snatch?
No, I haven't actually.
What are you doing, blood?
I don't know what I was doing, but I haven't watched it. To be fair,
Get
my
on it,
apologies. No,
Get on
I will.
QT Mod says facts about Jones. Yeah, he does hold on to the ball too much. I mean, we can give him that. Philip says, big up on Cole, Cup 5 and Mo. Thank you, Philip.
Big up, man. Big up.
Big Philip.
Lee Wish Kids says, big up Reds. Thank you, Lee. We'll call you.
You are new. You're new around there. Please.
No, he's been on before. Has
he been on before? Okay.
Yeah,
big
I
up.
recognise this kid. He's been on before.
But join the Discord then. Join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord, kid. Scouts Kid says Prem Parade. Oh, that's the Prem Parade.
The picture,
right, cool.
Yeah.
I won't join Discord as I tried last year and it wouldn't let me.
You join it now, man. You'll be all right, man.
See, try again. See if it can work now.
Join it now, man. Don't give me excuses, lad.
Oh, Salah came on second half.
QT Mods says thumbs up to Stevie. Stevie says bring in Salah on a 1-year deal with Hugo out for most of the season and I play Salah as a false number 9 back up to Isaac. He cooks under Areola. The problem with him being a false 9 is he's only left-footed, so he's very limited. That's why he only plays on the right wing.
Look at this though. What about Mamouche to Liverpool? What are you guys saying about Mamouche to Liverpool?
Well, who?
We'll see. Let him go though.
Yeah, they don't want him.
City will let him go. Yeah, I don't think they will let him go.
They don't want him. He wants out.
Does he?
Yeah, because he doesn't play. They're not playing him. He doesn't get played. He wants out. I'm telling you, he wants out.
Mamouche to Liverpool, I'd take it because he can play on our left wing.
I'll have that all day long, mate.
We'll get another Egyptian. That's like Egyptian works out for Liverpool. Get us another one.
Yeah, why not?
Generally, yeah.
You know ball from Stevie to QT Mods. QT Mods, what age are you putting into Discord because they have an age thing? Yeah, that's about Discord, man. I was the original there. Cucurella to Liverpool. He wants to leave Chelsea. Would you take Cucurella?
No. I wouldn't, but you guys might. Guys, my man, take over for a bit. Copfile, take over.
Yeah.
Where the hell?
The Korea one.
There we go. Philip says, I'd put 58 last year. That's him. 58? Deal. Philip says, are you using phone or PC? That's to QT. That's QT to my man, Philip. And says, all right, lads, family's okay? Yeah, man, all good. All good, man. Stevie says, Areola to give all the young players a chance to fight for a first-team spot in Ramsey, Elliott, Trey, Morrison, etc. That's exactly how it should be. QT says, Project's phone. Okay. Natasha says, do you like Plenta, Uncle? Well, he can answer that when he gets back. QT Mod says, big up to Ants. And Ants says, can't wait to see how we look in pre-season. Yeah, man, I can't wait for that either. Ants says, QT, there we go. Philip, have you tried Googling the problem? Could be settings on your phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Stevie says, Uncle Rod has the gloves off in the kitchen every Sunday. Scouts Kid says, all right, Ant lad. And Ant says, regular Scouts Kid says hello. I'm looking forward to watching all our preseason games under Areola. I'm excited and looking forward to watching and enjoying our games again. After slot ball. Exactly. Manchester City employee Oliver was on that game. The one against Tottenham, yes, he was, you're right. John Stones on a free to Liverpool. Would you take John Stones, Mo?
No, I wouldn't take John Stones.
No, we don't. We're not taking
Yeah,
Stones.
definitely wouldn't, yeah.
Stones is a signal. Let Everton have him. Yeah, send him down to the blue shirt. We only do the best players here.
Yeah.
And says, Stevie, I was dreading it if Slot would have stayed. Oh, I couldn't. There was no reason to keep him. Even if you take the emotion of the fans out of it, if you just look at statistics, he still doesn't stay because they're not good enough. The Scouts Adam, hi everyone. How's it going, Scouts? Natasha says, Liverpool are also interested in Morgan Gibbs White. Okay, that's interesting.
MGS. No, MGW, sorry, yeah.
And says they beat Palmer. Interesting. That's for the Cup Winners' Cup, I presume. If Slot was there for next season, I'm not watching any LFC games till he's sacked. That's exactly what we said on this channel, that we can't do another season of Slot ball, but Ariola's in now, and we're happy to just let him cook. Just let the guy cook, is what I say. Natasha says, did you read the heartfelt letter Slot wrote to the fans and the community in Liverpool? No. Because it's probably gone by chat.
Didn't bother, yeah. Generally didn't bother.
Mr. Hi-Fi, big up Uncle Rods, Copfather and Mo. And big up chat too. Big up Mr. Hi-Fi, welcome. And says, call themselves a big club, 140 years, no Champions League scrub club. It can't even speak to Ipswich. Oh, isn't that a burn?
Oh, Ipswich won the Europa League, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they actually did.
They can't speak to anyone.
Yeah, they actually can't
to
speak to
Chelsea
Ipswich
because
as
we
well.
won all 3 competitions. They can't speak to us because we got 6 of them up there, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, 6 beautiful trophies that we won, earned by the way. And yeah, they can't really speak to anyone. They can't even speak to City. They got 1. They got 1 more than them.
No, the Ipswich one is damning, by the way. It really is. It really is.
Villa's got 1, haven't it? Aston Villa got 1.
Villa just won the Europa League, yeah. But then they have Champions League anyways, yeah, so it don't matter.
Yes, they do. They have a Champions League. I saw the Forest have 2.
Yeah, Forest actually got 2.
Oh, God, it's terrible, isn't it? That's absolutely terrible. And says, Aquilini now manages Sassuolo. Remember him? Sassuolo.
Does he mean Aquilani?
I think he says Aquilani, yeah. And
Alberto Aquilani Sassuolo.
Oh, nice.
Yep, no.
And saying big up to you, Mo. Natasha says Mo has been a busy man. Haven't you, Mo? Wait until the blue shite find out Tony supports. Yeah, they won't accept. When they find out who he supports, they're not going to accept him.
Does he support us?
Yes, he does.
Oh, I didn't even know
But
that.
then again, they did take on Anthony Gordon, and they also took on what was that Wolves player? Do you remember him?
Who?
The Wolves player. I can't remember what his name was, but he was in our academy and then went to another team because he couldn't get into our first team. I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head, but I'm sure someone in the chat will be able to tell us. We were linked to him for ages. After he left us, we were linked to him to bring him back. But he played for Wolves. He was the captain of Wolves, and we wanted the guy back. He came from our academy. Someone in the chat tell me who it was.
Yeah, the chat will tell us. Yeah.
Wally Douay is the older brother of Douay who plays for.
Connor Cody. Connor Cody. There you go.
That's him. Connor Cody.
Remember him,
yeah. He came from our academy, right? And he became the captain of Wolves, and we wanted him back. We literally wanted the guy back because he performed exactly how we thought he would. And says who? Natasha says, Uncle, that channel Never a Foul was on the other day about Liverpool fans again. Yeah, man, it is what it is at this point. I don't expect much from a channel that's run by a Man United fan and a Man City fan.
I've watched a clip of what's his name, Laguna Lee, talking about Liverpool. I've said this, yeah. I do like Mons and like everyone that was on the channel because I'm a fan of their content. But to be honest, if I was there, I wouldn't let him talk that bad about Liverpool.
No.
Again, you can say as much as you want about the club. It's banter at the end of the day, yeah.
We're fine.
The people. I'm just not gonna have it. But simple.
It's ridiculous. Stevie says, love Mamush at LLC. He's a baller. Him and Hugo cooked at their previous club. They 100% did. Are you worried about Ekatike having what's called the Achilles heel? It's what it's known as. When you rupture that, it's basically Achilles heel.
If a player gets Achilles on ACL, unless your body can take that, then it's tough for you to come back. So a lot of players didn't come back to the way they were because of Achilles or ACL. That's why I'm a bit worried about Ekatike, I can't lie. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, yeah.
Obviously, the story is Achilles heel is the thing that took Achilles down. Achilles was a warrior, and it's just his Achilles heel took him down.
Yeah.
The Scouts Adam, I would take Ivan Toney at Liverpool. Would be a good bench option. Also, I'd take Ivan Toney, but his full name is quite interesting. Did you Google that?
Yeah. It is Ivan. It is actually
Ivan Benjamin Elijah Toney. What does that spell?
I bet.
He was born in the betting shop and he'll die in the betting shop. City wouldn't sell to us, not a chance. They won't, because
No,
we
no, they won't.
are a direct rival. They don't even see Arsenal as a rival. How about that? Even when Arsenal just won the league, they still don't see them as a rival.
Yep.
They would never sell to us, but they'll always sell to them. What does that
What?
tell you?
Was the I think it was James Milner after. I was going to say the Raheem Sterling, but there was James Milner after that. I think that was it after, wasn't it?
Yeah. We sent them Sterling, they sent us Milner. We were going to
Yeah.
get Gareth Barry, but then they got him. And
JB.
Nico says, oh yeah, it's true. Mr. Hi-Fi, don't watch Snatch. Man, if you like laughing. Natasha says, Mamouche could play with Salah next season. That'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant for Mamouche's career, 100% it would. Stevie says, a lot of our players want to leave Manchester this summer. Yeah, they do. They want to get away from City, but I'll put it to you, Stevie. I would rather have their owners than ours, because at least they're willing to do whatever it takes to be dominant. And that's what Liverpool fans want.
Yeah.
A lot of us who grew up after the dominance of the 70s and the 80s were told about Liverpool's dominance then, and a lot of us have never seen it. We see a couple of trophies here and then, a couple of majors here and then. Like me, I didn't get to see my first league title until I hit 30.
I was 24 when we first won the league. 24-year-old.
Branded at me growing up, Mo, was, where's your Premier League? That was branded at me.
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing I had the sense
But
of me.
thing is, I was saying, you lot know the Premier League started before 93. So what? Everything that's done before 92, 93, whatever it is. So everything that was done before 92 that don't exist. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I hate when
Man United fans lost that argument when they hit 20, because then they had to acknowledge that they've only won 13 Premier League titles. So they had to say, well, where's the 7 come from?
Yep.
Oh, right. You mean the Division 1 league that we won 18 times? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The thing is about it, they can't tell me nothing, because the fact is, right, that was the top flight.
Yeah.
That was the top flight.
It was the Premier League before the Premier League. Simple.
Yeah, I mean, they have 4 divisions.
Yeah.
They had
that's the case,
1, 2, 3, and 4. Do you know what I mean?
If that's the case, then we have won the Premier League and they haven't, because it used to be called Barclays Premier League.
There you go.
So they did not win the Barclays Premier League, didn't they? So
I don't give. Do you know what it is? I don't give energy to numbskulls. Just don't. You don't entertain it. There's no point entertaining it.
Yeah. About what's that analogy you did the other day about the lion in the jungle? When you're saying that, when you
basically what it is. Basically, what is it? You got like let's say you got a hyena and a cheetah, yeah, and they're having a discussion, right? The hyena says the sky is blue. No, the sky is grey. But the cheetah knows the sky is blue. They're having a debate about whether the sky is blue and the sky is grey. So anyway, they decide to take it to the king of the jungle, which is a lion. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the cheetah goes to the lion and said, "Look, we're having this debate. Can you help us sort it out?" Yeah. So he says, like, I say the sky is blue, but the hyena keeps on telling me the sky is grey. It's adamant the sky is grey. What color is the sky? So the lion goes, "It's blue." It's blue. He goes, "It's blue." So then what he does, he chastises the hyena, yeah? But he also chastises the cheetah, right? And he goes, and so the cheetah said to the lion, "What are you chastising me for? I was right." He goes, Yeah, you was right, but you should know better to argue with a fool. That's why you're getting chastised. Do you know what I mean? You know, and that's what it is. Do not argue with a fool, because then you become a fool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when he got chastised at the day, right? Basically, the lie is saying that, well, you're both fools. Do you know what I mean? Which really, when you look at it, it wasn't the case, because obviously the cheater's right. So the cheater knows he's right. So why are you arguing for? Why are you arguing with him? If you know you're right, why are you arguing with him for? So you're going to get chastised as well. You know what I mean?
If you argue with a fool, you become a fool.
become a fool. That's the moral story.
There you go.
They got another one. They got another one. It's like I heard this one years ago. Scorpion and a tortoise wants to get across the river. Do you know what I mean? So the turtle, yeah, to the turtle. Turtle says, turtle's talking to the scorpion, and the scorpion says to the turtle, "Let me get on your back, yeah, and take me across the river because I can't swim." So then, what must have happened is the turtle must have said, like, "No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna take you on my back because you're gonna sting me, yeah, and I don't want to get stinged, yeah." He goes, "Well, that's a bit stupid. Why would I sting you? Because if I sting you, we both drown." So then the turtle looks at him and says, "All right, I'll take you across." Halfway across the river, yeah, the scorpion stings him. So turtle looks at the scorpion and goes, "Why did you sting me? Now we're both going to drown." So then the scorpion looks at the turtle and says, "Well, I stung you because it's within my nature to sting." Do you know what I mean? So basically, Dave, the moral of the story is people don't change.
Ooh.
I mean,
Uncle being Shakespeare today.
yeah, that's what
I've always said this, Rod. See if you agree with this. Men don't change, we reveal.
exactly. Or things don't change, just get rearranged.
Once a man establishes his character, he never comes away from that character. He just slowly reveals who he really is over time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, because sometimes they got that old saying when a person shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You must have heard that before.
Oh, yeah.
The person shows
never changes his spot, same thing.
Yeah, they go leopard don't change spots, or you know what I mean, or like when a person shows you who they are, believe them, because more time at the day, that's the sort of person they are. Whether it's for good, whether it's for the good, or whether it's for the bad.
Yeah,
that's basically who they are. Do you know what I mean? So they got like another one. They got another one like it's a little proverb. Just says like, "What's bad in the morning can't be good in the evening."
Good one.
You know what I mean? So you notice that day we start off having a shit day. You notice that day lasts for the whole of frigging day, doesn't it? Right, for the evening. Do you know what I mean? Till you go to bed. You know what I mean? So what goes bad in the morning can't come good in the evening. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah? Look at us, man. We're like some prophets, aren't we? You know what I mean?
That'd be the point where prophet would come on the screen.
You know what I mean? Where we at? Where we at in the chat? We're up
to Mr. Hi-Fi, Mohammed. Don't snatch if you don't like laughing. And
this one here.
No, we've already passed that. Let me see where you are.
Don't watch
3 more down from there.
Oh, this one here.
Next.
Yeah, cool. Go on, go for it. Go.
Says, some of the Crystal Palace players are leaving on a free. Liverpool could get some of them. Yeah, we probably could. Yeah.
Why not? That Lacroix. I like that Lacroix.
What's the film called? Aeroplane. Funny as fuck. Snoop Dogg's in it. Aeroplane was hilarious.
Was that the one with Kevin Hart and them lot?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
If it is, I've watched it.
I don't really, to be honest, I don't really like it. I've gone off Kevin Hart.
He's not as funny people think he is.
It's not even that. It's not only humor. He's moral character that really gets me, because I don't know if you heard about it, they had this roast the other day.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, and like the guy that was saying some really off-key things about black people. Do you know what I mean? In the name of jokes. And like 2 years prior, the same guy that was telling jokes, he was at a Nazi rally 2 years previous. So you can't tell me he didn't mean some of the jokes that he was telling. And then what people's gripe was about it was that Kevin Hart was just laughing at the jokes. He had one joke saying that he goes Your people, Kevin Hart, your people think you're so funny. George Ford is looking up, laughing, and saying, "I can't breathe." Do you know what I mean? So like jokes, and that's supposed to be a joke. That is supposed to be a joke. I thought, no. Do you know what I mean? Talks about jokes like, his ancestors came over to America. Didn't it come over in a boat? They came over in a bottle. It was like, all these off-key jokes and stuff. But
that's just not good, man.
You see, the things about this roast at the end of the day, right? I've been talking about it for a long time. They've been going too far for a long time. They've sending these jokes at the end of the day, right? Where they think it's funny, but it's not fucking funny. Not funny.
Now connected to desktop 0.
Right, what's that?
It's Alexa.
Pick up Alexa. Alexa, what one?
I'm not quite
What's
sure.
getting into his pilot seat? Let's get into the cockpit.
So
What can I help you with?
it's all right, Alexa. You got my Alexa.
Speaking to
We're talking to Alexa, the man was going up. I was like, no.
Let me say, you got my Alexa going. So yeah, that's the thing with Kevin Hart. That's my gripe with Kevin Hart. Do you know what I mean? So, Anyway, what's this one now?
Edward Hughes needs to take advantage of the players' free market, Senese, Wilson, and Nunes, etc. Well, I'd take Nunes and I'd probably take Wilson, but not Senese. We've linked to too many bloody defenders. John Stone's a good shout. Only thing, he's injury prone.
Yeah, true.
Cody, yes, that's it.
Connor Cody,
Connor Cody, thank you. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Mr. Barry Murphy, he's not new around here. He's been here a few times. Centre back for Barry Murphy, yeah. Connor Cody, that was the player. Stevie says Perez at Madrid ready to bid 150 million for Cavara at PSG.
That is the most BS thing. Have you heard the other one saying they will get Klopp as a manager?
Klopp was that's saying, and
He's
we all know.
It's just BS, absolute BS.
And we all know that.
Agent came out and said this is all fake.
Yeah. Klopp's not going back into management again. He's happy where he is.
Not anytime soon, at least. Yeah.
He wouldn't go to Real Madrid anyway because he doesn't like what they did to Mo Salah.
Yeah, it's true. And I think the only if he was to go back into football as a managerial thing, the two places he goes is either Germany or Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's probably be Germany.
Yeah. And I reckon he's just waiting for Nagelsmann to finish and he'll jump in, mate.
I think Nagelsmann will end up in a club now after this World Cup. Could be wrong. But when this World Cup ends, he will end in a club and then club will take it over them. And then he will take Germany into the Euros in 2 years' time. We'll see how it goes anyways.
It meant soul plane. Very funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
QT from Stevie. Yes, you are right. Soul plane. What's that film, Mohammed?
Yeah, I've already watched it.
He's not going to be able to get out of his room at this point. Cody is a wanker. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Achilles is even worse. It is, Hayne. It is. Dan Dickles says, all wants at the club. That's fine. People of our city crosses lines. Yeah, for all they want at the club, we're not bothered about that.
Yeah.
The fact that you start talking about the people, because that's blue and red Scousers. And if you want to take it further, if you're talking about going over to the Wirral as well, that's also Tranmere fans as well, the third Scouse team. So how far are you going to take it?
Who's that?
Tranmere Rovers are the third Scouse team. They're in the Wirral, aren't they? The classes.
Oh yeah.
That's why. Parker says, I spoke to a Red Sox fan and they have a dislike towards us. I told him FSG does the same with us, always one or two areas and players short, but I'd rather have them than the Spurs owners.
Tell Parker, just tell that Red Sox fans, tell them they treat Red Sox better than Liverpool. I know it's hard to believe, but they actually does.
Yeah, we're second place to a bloody baseball team.
Yeah.
Did you see the first thing they did when they took us over? They put the life bird in Red Sox.
That's fucking hell.
Do you remember that, Rods? They put the life bird in Red Sox. The very first thing they did is put our badge in Red Sox.
They're just scumming, man.
Honestly.
Scum buckets. Right.
Spurs want Savinho and Gakpo as their wide players for next season. Take them both, especially Gakpo. Please, Tottenham, give us 80 for Gakpo. Yeah, man, just take him. At Cops, Man City owners, I don't want LFC cooking the books corrupt. I want their ambition only for trophies. That's what I'm saying. I want their ambition for the trophy so we can dominate in the way Rod's got to see, in the way I didn't get to see. I got a couple of majors here and then. I got a couple of trophies here and there. The
Our
first trophy I
domination
got
is
to see was in 2001. Then the next time was 2005, then 2006, then 2012. And then when Klopp came along, I got to see more, but then we're going back to normal now.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying. Mr. Hi-Fi, City is now serious about not selling their best players to Liverpool and United. City is now serious about competing with the rest of the six. Makes sense. I remember the 80s when Liverpool teams were great and I was a young girl. I was born at the end of the 80s. I did not get a shot. I was born pretty much after Hillsborough. And Stevie says Spurs to offer 80 for Gakpo. Yeah, man, take him for 80 mil. I'm taking them myself.
I'll drive him to London myself. I'll actually drive him to London.
Take him. I don't know where you reside, Mo, but I'm up in the northwest. Technically, United have never won the Prem sponsorship change in 2016. Yeah, we can play that game with them all day long if
We
you want
can
to.
definitely play that game.
The Scouts Arab. Apparently, Spurs are willing to pay 73 million for Gakpo. Snatch their hand off. Take it. Stevie wouldn't surprise me. It's Tottenham. Ant says the Scouts Adam. Mr. Hi-Fi. Man City are finished now that Pep has left. They're going back to pre-2009 season.
No, they're not. They're not, man.
Who knows? The manager comes in, the team is already self-sufficient. It's already
unless they get the Chargers. Unless they get the Chargers, I don't think they will go back to that anytime soon, at least.
If those charges come down and all their titles are wiped from them, like Juventus, like Rangers, would you gladly accept the Premier Leagues we should have won?
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Absolutely, man. 22, that should have been ours. 2019, that should have been ours.
Yeah. That's true right there. That's true right there.
But there's more, isn't there? Because it'd go all the way to 2014, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
was it them or Chelsea that won in 2014?
No, it was them. They won it. Remember when Brendan Rodgers was fighting for that title that season?
Yeah.
And it was like City end up winning it in the end.
I was with what's his name?
Because they go all the way back to 2008. When he first came in, it would go all the way back to them because the cheating was done straight away.
No, I think it's 2010. It goes back to.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It took United 53 years to win top division. No wonder they sit like football wasn't invented in 92.
Yeah, genuinely.
They call it what they have. They like. The main point is who has the best, being the best in the country, and we are 20 times the best. And we've got more Champions Leagues than them, and we have more major trophies than them. They can't even speak to us about anything other than bloody Community Shields.
No, put it this way, yeah. If you put the Community Shield together, I think we're kind of matched. They might have one or two more over us. Take out the Community Shield, which is not a major trophy, or it's a friendly. Put it this way, we are way above them. Way above them in trophies.
For about 52 major trophies, something like that. Uncle, do you remember Liverpool in the 80s? Of course he does.
Oh, yeah.
And says, people mock us for 30 years, took United 53, City 55 to win the top division. But people don't speak about that, do they?
Yeah, no, they
Just
don't.
like me, you had to go through the same heartache I did of having it branded at you year after year. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. That's all he ever said because that's all he ever knew. This is going to be our year. We're going to win it this year. And I had all the fans around me saying to me, "You'll never win a Prem."
It took Chelsea 49 years to win the title.
There you go.
49 years and a shed loads of money.
There you go. Uncle, I wanted to ask you this. Sorry to cut you off. How was Barnes when he was playing? Johnny Bones.
Fucking fantastic. It's just like when he got his ball at his feet, yeah, you knew something was gonna happen. It'll either be a crazy pass, yeah, or a crazy goal. You just knew that something was gonna happen. You just like, I remember I watched John Barnes from when he was at Watford days, back in 81, 82. Do you know what I mean? When you had John Barnes and Liverpool Bissett on either flanks. You know what I mean? Whenever they got the ball, you just knew that something was going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Especially Barnsley. That's why Barnsley went up to Liverpool in the end. Kenny Dalglish bought him from Watford, and he went. He went up in about, I think it was 86. He went up to 86 or 87. He went up to Liverpool, but he was that sort of player. Once the ball hit his feet, yeah, right, you knew at the day, something was going to happen. Something was going to happen, and it was very often. It was like either a drinking run, and he'll set something up or score himself, or it was just like a pass that split the midfield or split the attack. Do you know what I mean? It's like he was just a phenomenal player, but yet what he had to deal with at that time, he had to deal with a lot of racism. He had to deal with a lot of racism, and that mostly came when he played for England. He played for England. He had to experience a lot of racism, and basically, imagine this: he had to give up playing for England because he received so much racist abuse every single time he got the abuse. You know what I mean? I remember I was working in a warehouse. This is way back in '92. I was working in a warehouse, and like this delivery man come in, yeah, to deliver, some stuff, and he was like an England supporter, and I think what it was, England played the night before, and they must have lost or whatever, and everything was blamed on Barnes. Blamed on Barnes, yeah. And he goes, Barnes are black. The black see you next Tuesday. I played a lot more better, and you know what I'm saying? So that was the shit that he had to go through. That's why I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. I don't recommend any person of color playing for England, because all you're going to get when you lose, when England lose, going to get the blame game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember the Euros a few years ago, like Saka, Rashford, and them lot. Yeah. Now they didn't blame. There was no blame on Harry Kane. There's no blame on Harry Kane, considering for the first couple of games, Harry Kane wasn't scoring any goals. Yeah, he wasn't too bad. Yeah,
it was Raheem Sterling that was scoring the goals. Do you know what I mean? But they forget. There's people and they conveniently forget about that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know what it is? And they always say it, and they selected outrage.
Yeah,
they're gonna I mean, not being funny. Like even this situation, also being political. Even the situation that happened the other day with the guy in Southampton. Do you know what I mean? Don't get wrong. It's a bad thing that happened. You know what I mean? It's a bad thing happened.
What happened? Actually, I'm not sure.
Basically, a Sikh guy stabbed this white guy. I think I'm not. Don't quote me on this, but I think the guy might have been Eastern European. I think, but he's a white fella still. Anyway, so basically, what he stabbed him. Then what it is at the day, the police have come. He's phoned the police and saying that he's getting attacked, racially getting attacked. Yeah, the police have come, and the police haven't done anything. Do you know what I mean? It's like the guy must have said, the guy that was bleeding out must have said, he goes, oh, he's done it to me. He goes, and it's like, I think the guy, the police was blasé about it, sort of like saying, yeah, all right, whatever. But put it this way, they was taking the Sikh person's side. That's for what I can get from it. Somebody will probably able to tell me the correct story, but this is what I get, right? So basically, in day, right, they're having sort of like they had riots in London about it and this and that. which was set off by you know who, right? Anyway,
Oh, okay.
you understand? It happened in Southampton, didn't it? Happened in Southampton.
Okay.
My argument is in the same week, I think in the same week, again, don't quote me on this, but I think it was in the same week in Cambridge. This Asian guy, I think the Asian guy, he got his life ended, put it that way. His life ended. This guy, white guys walked past him, said something, kept walking, and he's come back and just ended the Asian guy's life, just ended it. You know what I mean? So I want to know, where's the public outrage for that? Do you know what I mean? It's just that if you're gonna have outrage, yeah, and you're gonna sort of make a stand, there has to be a balance, yeah. Because if it's not a balance, then what you're standing for becomes at the end of the day sort of like bias. Do you know what I mean? It becomes really biased at the end of the day, and how you're supposed to take it seriously, how you're supposed to take sort of like what you're saying, you're feeling seriously, if you're only going to sort of like revolt over certain things. Do you know what I mean? I.e., if a person white, do you know what I mean? Now, I don't agree with any sort of like, I don't agree with any form of racism. I don't agree with any.
Yeah, 1000%.
I mean, I don't agree with it, and I don't feel people should have their life taken away from them under racism. You know what I mean? Whether it's a white person, or it's a black person, or a brown person. Do you understand what I'm saying? I do not agree with it. But there has to be, a balance of outrage. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is what I don't see. That's what I don't see. Now you got people like Nigel Farage bringing George Floyd into this argument. He's got nothing to do with it. He has got nothing to do with it. And again, at the day, where was your outrage at the day when that happened to George Floyd? Where was your outrage? You still call him a criminal. There's people that Nigel Farage, like him, Nigel Farage, and people that hang around with Nigel Farage, or support Nigel Farage, still call George Floyd a criminal. But yet you want to, and then you still want to use his analogy to make your point. Make it make sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Do you know what I mean?
It's an absolute joke. Nigel Farage is a joke. It really is, man.
I mean, listen. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm too old too long on the tooth at the day to discriminate against people, anybody. Do you know what I mean? If you're all right with me, I'll be all right with you. If you're not
a person by who they are, not by their race. No,
exactly.
I've got character. I could care less what you are. I've got character.
Yeah, it's all about that. I mean, it's all about that. So, you know what I mean? What you got to understand, guys, is this, when Joey Barton's cousin ended that young black kid's life, now the whole thing of it is very horrific, and I don't even like talking about it, but it's horrific. When it ended his life, where was the moral outrage of that?
There you go.
Where was the where was this? Where was the marching? Where was the fighting the police? Where was this? Where was the looting? Where was this? Where was that? There was nothing. But then a kid in the day, a young black kid in the day, right, kills 3 kids. Quite rightly, he should be sent to prison for that. He shouldn't get off or nothing like that. He should be sent to prison. He should be tried in the court and sent to prison and throw away the damn key. Yes, I agree with that. But look at all the riotings that happened from up north all the way down to London.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Because one kid, killed three little girls. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But then when Joey Barton at the day, right? Joey Barton at the day literally hunts down this little black kid, 14 years old, hasn't seen life yet, hunts him down in it and takes his life. Yeah, there's no public outrage, there's no sort of like rioting, there's no F the police or this and that. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing. They don't talk about two-tier policing. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, if you're gonna do it, just give me some balance.
Yeah.
Just give me some balance. That's all I ask for. Give me balance today, right? You know what I mean?
Generally, I hate Joey Barton. Sorry, like I actually despise him.
And he got in trouble the other day.
Despise him.
You know, he got in trouble the other day, didn't he?
What's he done now?
He got arrested the other day. Him and his mate beat up some black guy.
Bro. Has he always been this racist, or when he retired, he became like officially this racist?
No, he's always been like that. He's always been like that. This is what I'm trying to say to you. When Adoka and the woman, he kind of like said some off key comments about her. Do you know what I mean? He's always been like that. He's always been like that. He knew where his cousin was. He knew what his cousin was doing. Because remember at the day they arrested him trying to get to France, didn't he? His cousin. They arrested him trying to get to France. You know what I mean? He knew exactly what was going on. Do the right thing. Turn your cousin in, mate. If you're saying that the day that you're as good as you want to make yourself out to be, turn your cousin in, man. Say in the you're wrong and you need to give yourself up. If you don't give yourself up, I'm going to do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? If you think about that cousin today that killed somebody in the day like that, you think I'm protecting him?
No, I'm fucking taking that motherfucker to the jail. Yeah.
I'll ever say one at the day, you're on your own, bro. You're on your own. Don't come around there. You're on your own, yeah. Or two at the day, I'm handing him in.
Yeah.
If he's wrong, then I'm definitely handing him in.
Yeah.
You made a mistake. You got to face the consequences there, bro.
Exactly.
Consequences for action.
Yeah.
The thing is about these people at the end of the day get so many chances in life. So what does that tell you? Do you know what I mean? He's a thug. He's a racist fucking everything, and he's still allowed to do football. He's still allowed to do football coaching. Make that make sense?
Does he? Shouldn't be allowed because
man.
A teammate for that.
Who's allowing Joey Barton to do all of this? Who?
No idea.
The FA don't see anything wrong with it because he doesn't.
And I've got a problem with all the minority players that played with Joey Barton. If you knew he's racist up since, because I didn't know he was that bad when he was playing. I thought he exploded when he retired and had his podcast and started saying bad stuff about minorities.
He's always been like that.
If he was been like this always, why did you? Well, I'm talking about all the minority players that played with him. Why did you not come out and spoke about him?
Because we're told to keep quiet. That's what it is. We're told to keep quiet. We're told to not make trouble. Seriously, if you want to sit down, get a black player and interview him and sit him down and ask him about all the racist stuff that he went through, they'll just give you a catalogue of things. And when you say to them, they will want you tell somebody, want you boss of that, they'll always tell you, and we was told not to make trouble. We're told not to make trouble. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
All right. There you go.
Joey Barton, man. Simple.
Yeah, fuck
people mock us for 30 years, took United 53, City 55 to win the top division. Yeah, there you go. Facts about Man United. Yeah. United have only had 2 top managers in their entire history. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, true.
Who's the other one, actually?
Busby, innit?
Matt Busby. Matt
Busby,
yeah, first.
Mr. Hi-Fi says, Stevie, I hear your reasoning and logic, but it's still City Ambitions owners who will continue the same plan to win trophies. I would have the owners only if it's determined by a court of law that they haven't done anything. But if it's determined by a court of law then I'll happily have FSG because they're not being brought up in a court of law. And if they lose all their trophies, then they haven't accomplished anything and their ambition meant nothing. Parker, the 80s was lovely. We were top dogs. We spent the most money and brought the best British players. Beautiful days. It shall return and never walk alone. Burton says Gakpo for sales. Get Alvarez. Big up, lads. Guys, let the Alvarez thing go. His missus will not come back to England because of the weather. Just get over it. You're hearing all this news about Arsenal. He won't go to Arsenal because he doesn't. His missus does not like the English weather. That's why he left City in the first place.
You don't get it because shit. Come
on. Stevie, they were a mid-table club before the 90s, I've been told. They were.
They were, yeah, of course they were.
Well. The other Premier League fans get jealous and do not like it when Liverpool are doing well and winning. Because, like I keep saying, we are the most hated club in the whole of the country.
I think Arsenal overtook us now, but we'll see.
Oh, sorry.
I think Arsenal overtook us now, but they're most hated. But we'll see.
The most hated club. They may be the most hated fan base, but we are the most hated.
Yeah, they
club.
definitely do that. Yeah.
QT spot on. Also, ex-Liverpool captain has a statue outside their ground. Oh, well, what does that tell you? If the rules of football are applied correctly, Man City should be stripped of their trophies and relegated for their 115 plus charges. They should be. And they should have to give their trophies because Juventus had to do it and Rangers had to do it.
If we actually get 2 trophies, minimum 2 trophies, we'll be on 22.
I think it's 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure. I think it might be 4, you know.
Whatever we get anyways will be the biggest
14,
trophy. Yeah.
96, the 2017-18 season. Oh, 18-19 season. It was that one.
Yeah, then, 18-19 season, yeah.
What was it? The 20,
and then the 21-22 season. That's what I'm thinking of.
I think it's 3. I think it might be 3. Would you? If I'm not mistaken, I think it might be 3. I'm trying to think how far back did he go. So if he goes to 14, that's Gerrard's Premier League, basically.
He goes back to 2010.
Let's see. I'll have a look.
He goes back to 2010, I think.
15.
3. I think it's the minimum of 3. We're due back anyway. Peter 9, is he new around here? I don't recognise that name.
Yeah. I think he is new. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and also hit the link for the Discord.
He says the Liverpool Everton era, and then Rods is wasted on YouTube. Should do a philosophy degree. There you go, Rods.
Yeah. You know what, bro? That you never too learn to learn. So you never know that could be on the cards. You know what I mean? I like what it is. I like interesting things. I really like interesting things. Here you go, sir.
Arsenal are getting rid of 15 players. Liverpool should get them for free. Arsenal getting rid of 15 players. Good
no, that's BS. That's I don't believe that one bit.
Answer.
That's like half of their squad gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. The Scouts. I've already done them. The Scouts are the most annoying people in the world. The French Americans and women. Well, for the Scouts, Adam, mate. There's nothing more annoying than Scouts girls. Nothing more annoying in this world. Rods likes them. I can't stand them. And says Philip, hasn't he got a statue outside Old Trafford? He does. But they support Liverpool whether they like it or not because of Matt Busby. All of the fans, not including Man United fans, hate LFC. Why? They can't be us. The direct kings of England and European royalty. That's why they don't like it. Peter says, did he? Philip says, and Nico, yes. Liverpool 12 man, big up 12 man.
Yeah, big up 12 man in the building, man. Please go Please go and like and subscribe to Liverpool 12 man's channel. Show him some support. He does some brilliant content around on his channel. So please go over there, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed already. And make sure you hit turn on the notification bell as well so you get notified whenever he goes live. Yeah.
They got 12 man. Fun fact, there are more Crystal Palace players in the World Cup than Real Madrid players in the World Cup. Wow.
Jeez.
Liverpool 12 man says Bond Real Madrid. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
bond them, man. Bond them, yes.
Anything for Real Madrid here. Mr. Hi-Fi, Stevie, City's not going to lose this 115 ruling. Think about it. Their money is still limitless and boundless. It may be, but they're still getting done. Because why would Pep leave otherwise? Why would he leave? Kevin Hart has been to Epstein Island. He's a nasty piece of work and disrespects his own community. Big up, Stevie.
It does actually.
Aaron McCoy, Cat Williams' take on Kevin Hart isn't good.
Yeah, he did. What he did, he did basically, and he did an interview, and he talked about Kevin Hart. He talked some real home facts about Kevin Hart. So yeah, big up for that, man. Still, that's Aaron. He's new, isn't he?
No, he's come on before.
Okay.
Right, guys, I've just got a phone call. I'm gonna have to go now. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Just whenever you're next time, Uncle, just give me a ring or message me. I'll be there already. Yeah.
No worries.
Thanks to the chat, everyone. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you whenever Uncle Rod's are live back in.
I'm gonna put your thing in anyway. So we'll see you soon.
worries.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Take care, people. Love again.
No worries.
See you, man.
He's a good kid. One second. Let me just rearrange this. He's a good kid. He is. I've got a lot of love for that you there. He's a good kid. Really good kid. Yeah. So guys, I'll put his link in there, and you need to subscribe to his channel, man. He's a great kid. Let me just fix this up before we start. Yeah.
Let's go.
There you go. Right there you go.
Perfect. That's why I said P. Diddy to Kevin Hart. I see, Peter. That makes sense now. Philip said.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Because I try not to put that in. Still. You know what I mean? But hold on.
Not a joke. It's racism when they say things about George Floyd. Oh, yeah, I agree. You can't.
Yeah. You see what it is at the day. It's just like a lot of the jokes on that thing at the day. A lot of the jokes on that thing, right, was in bad taste. It was really in bad taste. And Kevin Hart was just laughing like some Cheshire cat. But we move.
Yeah, they like the one about George Floyd, but they like the one about Charlie Kirk either. It's like, no, I don't want you to talk about either because they're both passed on. So don't speak about.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I don't want to hear anything about George Floyd. I don't want to hear anything about Charlie Kirk. I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested in hearing about him. Manchiti, 115 plus charges are bigger than footy. It's government to government. Manchiti will get away with it again. I don't think so. Because Pep is a big indication of what's really going on. Because why would Pep leave a title winning and Champions League winning side? Just saying. He's just rebuilt the damn side. He's just rebuilt it in free transfer windows. Parker says, "Oh yes, Peter. Remember the football we played? Rush defending from the teams. Couldn't get the ball off us. We would have made UCLs also if not for the ban." Yeah, I heard all about the ban. Liverpool 12 man. Big up to Philip. Peter says, "That's my opinion too on City." Yeah. Who's going to be VVD partner next season? Don't say Jacket. He's not ready. At the moment, it is Jacket. Andy Gordon putting up a good act, was literally desperate at Euros to join us. Yep. Philip says Liverpool 12 man, big up. And Stevie says big up to Peter. And Natasha says would have any of the Brighton players to Liverpool. I've heard Belieber seems to be the only one I'd probably.
Yeah, he's quality, I Belieber. Belieber's quality.
Would you have Lewis Hall for 80 million? For 80 million for Lewis Hall?
I'll fucking pay for it.
That's too expensive.
I ain't paying 80 million for him, man.
Mr. Hi-Fi says, agree, man, 115 is beyond footy now. That's the point. Tranmere and Crew were Liverpool feed the clubs in the 80s. Yeah, man, Tranmere probably.
Yeah.
Tranmere now.
Remember thing, didn't he? Danny Murphy came from Crew, didn't he?
Well, actually, Robbie Delap came from Tranmere.
Yeah, there you go.
Not a lot of people know that. Natasha says Cole Palmer to Liverpool. Ooh, we don't know about that one. We'll take 70 for.
Would you take him?
Cole Palmer. Was he fit? Was he going to play for us? Who's he playing instead of?
Yeah, that's true.
We can't get Wirtz, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch and McAllister in the squad. How the hell are we going to get Cole Palmer in as well?
I mean, that means not buying somebody. Not that means probably not buying Ryan, not buying Diamante. Do you know what I mean?
That's the problem. You're trying to shoehorn players in where there's just no positions for them. But if that's what you want to do, then you're going to have an unhappy bench. But if that's what you want to do, go for it. We will take 70 for Gackers. Yep. Stevie says Cole Palmer joining Man United. Now that one seems more feasible. Natasha says, Uncle, do you remember Hillsborough? Oh my God.
Yes, I do.
I grew up with it.
Remember it very well.
I grew up
Remember
with
coming home for town. And my brother telling me, my little brother taking my little brother, he's more of a staunch Liverpool supporter than me. I remember my brother telling me about it. You know what I mean?
United, something used to sing 20 times to us home and away. Now goalposts have been moved again. Yeah, man. United fans, I think you said. Right, okay, that makes sense. Rabbi says, question, thoughts on how we will play in the Prem away games? I don't know who's going to be there. That's the problem.
We can't really answer that question yet.
I can't answer the question until we know who's going to be in the lineup. Gerrard would get a Prem winner's medal. And doesn't he deserve it, guys? Doesn't he deserve it?
Of course.
Big up to Cafe, big up love. Not always nice to see you. Big up channel, big up chat. Thank you very much. Manchete corruption charges from 2009 to 2016.
Yeah, it's got to be around that time.
Arnie got us the 20th. He did, Peter, and we'll always be grateful for that. I give Slot his flowers for helping LFC win number 20. Yeah, we all do. He's fine with us winning number 20, but what did he do after that? I watched us win 14 leagues, all European Cups, and I remember Hillsborough. My name is on the tunnel leading out to the pitch at Anfield. No way. You're there, Cafe. Madness. Big up. I would take the titles because it clears Klopp from Wenger, but keep in mind it gives Man U the same number of titles to add to their total. That's a point as well.
I don't care as long as we win it, because I know at the end of the day we're going to win more, so that's all right.
Yeah. The Prodigy looks like you're new around here. Welcome to the channel. Big up. Like and subscribe, and also join our Discord, which is in the chat. Big up, gents. Thank you, Prodigy. Scouse Adam Barnes was brilliant. I never got the pleasure of seeing him. John Barnes, Peter Beardsley, and Ian Rush, the best of the best. Do you agree with that, Rods?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
People who sit by me at the match tell me we didn't used to celebrate that much in the 70s and the 80s because Kane used to winning the league. Yeah, he probably didn't, but for likes of myself, who grew up on obviously Ants, we're still like, we want to see this glory that all yous got to see before we were born. Barnes was one of the best players in the world from 1987 to Q.
Yeah.
And says, Cafe, jealous of that. Yes, Cafe. They were special players in the 80s. Yeah, and I'm one of the 20 million. Wow. Barnes was one of the top 5 players in the world from 1987 to 1990. Incredible. Man United were only 7 league titles when we got to 18. There you go. Yeah, and I'm one of the 22K on the walls. I'll have to look out for your name when I'm down there again. John Barnes singing Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang on YouTube is a must watch.
Yeah, it's actually quite funny, actually. It's quite good.
In fact, LFC won the league the year I was born in 1965. Wow.
It's the same age as my brother.
Yeah, man. The Scouse Adam. Uncle, do you remember the Forest 5-0 game in 88-89? I went to it. One of the best games ever. Every Liverpool fan needs to watch that game.
Yeah, they do.
And says Beckham.
I'll tell you a better game to watch.
Go on.
So the better game to watch: 1978, Liverpool versus Tottenham at Anfield, and we beat them. We beat them 7-0. If you want to see football, that's right. If you want to see football that's being played today,
Yep.
that was played nearly 50 years ago, right, by Liverpool, right? Watch that game. The pass and move, my bro. Yeah, right. Let me tell you, the pass and move was like mad. It was mad. Seriously, they did this movement and they right end up, and I can't remember who done it. I can't remember who did it, he ended up one of the Liverpool players head in the back of the net, and then move at the it was pass and move in the greatest form. That's what he used to say. He goes, pass and move, the Liverpool groove. That's what it was.
Pass and move, Liverpool groove. That does sound familiar. I remember that. Ant says Beckham got battered for 98 by the media. Well, he should have, for the way he reacted. The Scouts had him probably the best LFC expedition match ever, better than the 9-0 against Palace. Caffey says,
they said that Beckham got battered in 98 for the World Cup. Just imagine that relentlessly. Yeah. And that's what it was with Barnes, relentlessly. Kieran.
I'm not really that bothered about England, to be fair. I'm not, because they don't want to play any of our players, so why should I care? Prince Nazim was called British fighter when winning world titles. When he lost, he was called. I'm not repeating that.
Yeah, he was. He was. That's. I don't expect you to obviously to repeat it, but he was, and that's what it is. And this.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
This is the real truth. Yeah.
The last time I got excited about England was Italia in the 1990 was the last time I watched and enjoyed watching England play in 1990. Yep. Peter says Italia 90 Nezu Stormer. Oh man, I was born in Toxteth and I'm glad that I was. Big up, Caffey. QT Mods. Beckham hate at the time was one of the worst I've seen. They were hanging fake dummies of him.
Wasn't the worst I've seen, put that way. Kieran.
Yeah. QT, I remember that. All that when Owen became England's Michael Owen. Yeah, I remember that. His shirt number was older than him. The whole media outlets are racist and don't fuckers believe everything in the news on TV and printed papers. These people are called human sheep. 100% agree. I don't listen to anything in the papers or the media. I do my own research because it's the best way to do it. Racism is stupid, should not exist. I'm white, but I have sisters and brothers who are black too. Not like someone because of their colour is wrong. To me, if you're a dickhead, you're a dickhead. It's not because of colour. Exactly. It's character.
Exactly my point.
Everyone needs to be judged on their character. The size of their heart and the strength of their character. That's what you judge on, nothing else.
You know what it is? It's Scouts Adam, and also yourself. There needs to be a lot more people that think like you. If a lot more people did think like you, I'm talking not like thousands, but millions and that thought like you, the world will be a much better and safer place. Trust me.
Well, do you remember Liverpool were the European capital of culture, 2008?
Yeah.
We were the most diverse city at the time. Hell music was okay. Caffey says, in my class we had all nations and we learned how to get along. Never ever been racist whatsoever. There's no point. I've not got time for them. Stevie, we don't mention that place. We don't mention that. Natasha says we are all human beings and we all have characters. We all have hearts, and it's about time we started using them as well. He had a fight at a golf club. Who was that?
I'll probably explain that at the bottom of it.
Racism is taught from a young age by racist. Facts.
That is good fact. That's true.
My children will understand that their character matters and not anything else. They will not judge people based off anything other than their character. And that's what I'm going to instill in my children. Cappy says, in Toxteth riots, it was black and white fighting the police. Everyone in L8 was treated like scum by the police here. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember that, the Toxteth riots and everything that. And you see this, Kath, this is what they don't like. This is what the higher echelons don't like. They don't like when, all right, put it this way, when it's black people, rioting and fighting and thinking that, right? Yeah, they can deal with that because this is what they are. That's what they're saying. When it's white people and they rioting by themselves and you know what I mean? They can deal with that because they call them thugs and this and that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But what do they call them when black and white people are fighting together? What do they call them? They can't call them nothing.
No.
You know what I mean? They can't call nothing. Neither can they handle it. You know what I mean? Because remember at the day, what people got to remember is this: united we stand, divided we fall.
Precisely.
You know what I mean? All right. Okay,
Jones says black. I knew what you meant, Jones. Caffey. Haynes says, big up Kathy. Yep. And Kathy says, big up Hayne. Stevie says, Lee Boy, you attacked that Asian kid and got away with it. Why? He's a professional footballer. I don't give a rat's ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was Lee
football player.
Boyer. It was Lee Boyer, Jonathan Woodgate, and not. Oh God.
Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Joe Barton and his whole family are racist, period. Well, if they're attacking people of colour, then yeah, I'd have to agree. Clark says, big up Kathy. Kathy says, big up Clark, mate. Stevie says, Robbie Keane is a Zionist lover. Celtic fans got together to show their board they don't want him at their club as their manager. Well done, Celtic fans. Aaron McCoy says Sir Matt Busby only went to United because Liverpool didn't offer him the manager's role at the time.
Yeah.
Clark says,
not many people know that Sir Matt Busby was a Liverpool player in the 50s. Not many people know that, you know.
How come it's only Man United players that seem to get the Sir? Alex Ferguson and Matt Busby. Where's the Sir Kenny? Where's the Sir for Kenny Dalglish?
He's got it.
Where's the Sir for Shankly and Sir Bob Paisley?
No, I know Kenny Dalglish got it. He got the night, didn't he?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel it.
Where's Sir Bob Paisley? Where's Sir Bill Shankly?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Keep smashing the likes button, people. Thank you, Clark. And says Gerrard will get a Prem winners medal as well. He should. 100% he should. I'd be more than happy with that. LFC is still a major problem in the world of football. You'll never walk alone. And we always will be. Say it with me, guys. We'll always be a thorn in your side. Tyler Adams, Bournemouth, played tonight. Fit for his country, said Areola could win the league. Of course he could. Of course he could. Will he? Let's have a look. And says, see you, man. And Moses gone. Stevie says, later as Mohammed. And Kathy says, take care, Mo. Mr. Hi-Fi says, big up Mohammed. And says, Pep also said he'd leave if found out they lied to him. It's all coming out, guys. Mark my words. Kevin Hart is just a very average comedian. What the current comedian stand-up community in the US don't rate him highly. Facts. Okay. And says, we brought Rob Jones, Danny Murphy from Crew, all-time goal scorer we brought from Chester. Wow, interesting. Peter says, Rob Jones, the right back, came from Crew. He was in my secondary school. Amazing. Aaron says, I can't be the only Liverpool fan that is interested in seeing that our two centre-backs can do. Ibu was class, but not world class. Ravi says, thoughts on what works best in the Prem away games with what tactics we might use? Again, I'd love to answer this question as soon as we know what team we're going to have.
Yeah, well, once we know what team we've got and stuff, we can give you the answer. We will definitely give you the answer.
It's much more than just the lineup. I want to know what we might do different in-game Prem games to what we did at home games. Again, I don't really know. I don't know how Areola's going to play. I don't know. I'd love to answer that. Cop 5, I agree with your reservation and concerns about Cole Palmer. He's not good fit in a Liverpool squad. He lacks energy, physicality, and he disappears in most games in the league. And there you go. Plus, he doesn't fit because we've got 4 midfielders we can't get in the squad anyway. Barnes, Aldo, Beardsley were the original Fab 3 at LFC. Facts, I heard about them. I need us to have more than 2 in midfield because 2 is just asking to be rushed like Harvey Price at the buffet. That's the point, isn't it? I want us to go back to playing at least 3 midfielders, minimum 4. Why can't we play 4 midfielders and play our midfielders where they belong? Play a diamond, why not? Yeah, that was a top game. LFC pass and move.
Yeah, it was. The thing is about it, if you look at that game, Liverpool doing things of what Arsenal was doing in the early 2000s under Wenger when they won titles. Seriously, I'm telling you. And we will never get the credit for that. Wenger and those Arsenal cronies will never give us the credit for that. They took it off us, mate. Get wrong.
I agree with what Rabbi's saying here. Are we able to take shots outside the box and get goals that way, rather than being too clever in the box? I agree with that because I think Areola is going to see that Szoboszlai's got a shot on him, so he's going to say to him, when you get a chance, hit it. Terry Mack scored that bullet header in the 7-0 win versus Spurs.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Rods. Barney is treated like a hero now. Okay, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong, yeah.
Rabbi says, when do you think it's right for us to make subs when the game is not working out? got us, do we make subs earlier to change the game, or we leave it and let things may work out? Depends who was subbing on for who. One of the problems Mr. Idiot kept making was he was swapping Kanate for another player who was an attacker. So you're weakening your defence by putting Gravenberch back there. Or he'd take off our actual right back and put Szoboszlai back there and put another attacker on. That's what he was doing. If he makes subs where it's a like for like, or it's going to actually give us an advantage in the game, then yeah, make it past the 60-something minute, maybe 65th minute, something like that. Wasn't the song by the Special Ghost Town about the riots at Brixton, Toki, etc.? I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
Toxic Riot.
You won't remember that. You won't remember that because
I won't remember that. Too young, way too young, me.
Because this town is coming like a ghost town. I'm gonna have to sort of like look at the lyrics again because it's so far. But I think he's right. It was about the rioting back in that times there. Do you know what I mean? But the guy, the lead singer of the Specials, Terry something, he died a couple of years back. And no, go on.
I'm actually going to be that comment for Peter. Toxic riots were because the busies were going after black people. They shouldn't have been. There's no reason to. Yeah, Scouse. It was the number one that summer. Yes.
Yeah, it was.
We'll
I remember that. This town.
I have heard the song. I have heard the song Ghost Town, but I wasn't actually around for it when it came out.
What it was at that time, back in the early 80s, you had Specials, Beat, and Selector. Yeah, 3 of them. And it was kind of like a ska revival. Still. Do you know what I mean? And then the Specials there from Coventry. You know what I mean? And the guy Terry, can't remember his last name, but do you remember Bananarama? Remember Bananarama?
I've heard of Bananarama. Yeah.
Right. He was responsible for forming that group, Bananarama.
Okay.
That was his group. He formed that group. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Bob will always be.
You read that?
To me.
Yeah. Is this one, isn't it? Bob will always, yeah.
He will always be a Sir Bob Paisley on this channel. Always going to be Sir Bob Paisley to us. I don't care if he got knighted by the king or whatever. He's always going to be Sir here because he is our best ever manager. Thoughts on the way we take corners? Are we good enough at them? Do we benefit from getting a corner? Salah was taking them, so we don't even know who's going to be taking them now.
Yeah.
Rod, I've watched the Tottenham game. You said Huddle scored. It was our 12th league title. Yes. It says game there. Arsenal are originally from South London. Had a ground there, North London forever nonsense.
Yeah,
didn't Nottingham Forest hand them their red shirt?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I thought so. Wolfie.
do you remember it was like Arsenal? You remember it's Arsenal and Woolwich, you know? That's where they're from.
Rod, I watched that Tottenham game. You said it was on the ITV the other day. We went 0-1. Huddle scored. We went 5-1. Secured our 12th league title. Amazing. I wish I would have been there to see that, but I was obviously not even thought of. Mr. Hi-Fi, Uncle Rod, why isn't one in the media asking why there's some key players in LFC running down contracts in LFC? This topic is being ignored. FSG is being pressured enough by the media to offer explanation. But what they've decided to do now is, I don't know if you've seen it, but they basically said to Szoboszlai, you're 2 years in, we're going to give you an extension now, and if you don't want an extension, we'll sell you. That's basically what they've said now, because they don't want it happening again. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. The only reason why Real Madrid want to keep Liverpool weak is because we are one of the only clubs that could actually take them on in the Champions League and get ahead of them for their trophies. It's only us. Because if we look at it logically, we've got 6, right? Let's look at the 2007 final. We could have won that. There's 7. Let's look at the 17-18 season. 17-18 season. We could have won that. There's another one. That's 8. The 23, is it 22-23 season where we nearly won the quad? We could have won that. We could have won that as well if Trent was actually watching his man. We could have won that again. There's 9. We might actually end up catching them because of that reason. That's why they have to keep us weak, guys. Don't ever forget that, because they don't do it to City, they don't do it to United, they don't do it to Chelsea, and they don't do it to Arsenal. Why do they only do it to Liverpool? Because we're the only one who can stop them in Europe. Facts. I will answer my own question. In away games, we are more defensive, trying not to let the crowd and the home team get the better of us. Be slightly more cautious. Again, we don't know what type of football we're going to be playing, and we don't know who's going to be on the pitch. So it's hard to answer a question on a hypothetical. Rod, while season off, why don't you do show reviewing our 70s and 80s teams? Loads would watch, I guarantee. Probably would, yeah. It's got a point there.
Why not?
And
I'll
says,
give that some thought. Well, guys, we come to the end of the show. We've gone through all the chat. We never miss one. We've gone through all the chat. We never miss one. But you know how we will play at home.
I don't. I wish I did, but I don't.
No, talk to Anne.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And invite Fozzie. I will.
We did.
He was invited tonight. He was invited tonight, but he's spending time with his missus tonight.
Fair enough.
See you later. See you. Yeah, I'll come to the end of the show. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you, Charles.
But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and find my man's channel so I can put it in the link. Was it Booking Ref, isn't it? Booking Ref,
yeah. Adds off with his white socks again. Peter saying cheerio, and Mr. Hi-Fi saying Cop Fiber, thanks for your explanation. It does make sense. It does, because they need to keep us weak, because we're the only English team that can actually take them on in Europe. We've got a seat at a table, which, let's be honest, guys, let's say it like it is. We shouldn't be at that table. As an English club, we shouldn't be there because United aren't there, Chelsea aren't there, City aren't there. And Arsenal can't even get in the door.
You're such an idiot.
We need to play. Doesn't matter what the lineup is, home or away, who we buy. We need to show we can attack. Yeah, I'm expecting a much better attack under Areola. I'm expecting the heavy metal football to be back, and I'm expecting our players to they actually give a damn. I hope this channel is okay. Not like Never a Foul. No, we're not like Never a Foul, because we'll always give you the truth. No matter how bad it sounds, we'll always be honest.
One second before you read it. Right, I've put Mo's channel in here. Right, he's got 195 subscribers. Please, guys, get him up to 200 subscribers, please.
Yeah,
please.
Get him up to that.
So anybody that has not subscribed to his channel, yeah, please subscribe to it now. His channel's in there, and it's like one of these videos. So all you have to do, you click on that, you see his video, and just click on the like button and click on the sort of like subscribe button as well. Please get the guy up to 200. He's a good lad, got a heart of gold. You know what I mean? Where are we up to, mate?
I've done white socks on the way out, of course, and did that. I've done cheerio from Peter. I've done the Cop 5, thanks for the explanation. I've done Ravi. I've done Natasha. I've done Ravi, God bless. And
you was on this one. You was on this one, weren't you? I hope this channel is okay, not like Level Foul. No, we're not like Level Foul. No way.
Big up all. Best. God bless. Thank you, Ravi. We appreciate that. Arsenal are locked out. Yeah, they are. Until further notice. Rods, what did I say they're going to get? A participation trophy. Yeah. A participation certificate. That's what they're getting for every single year in the Champions League. They got 140 participation certificates.
Yeah.
Let us sink in.
This is Mo's channel, Bet Him Ref. That's his channel.
Yeah,
so guys, please get him up to 200 subscribers, please do. He's a great lad. He works very hard. You read out every single comment certain channels don't. No, we're different around there. But listen, as you know, all right. I'll be honest with you, yeah. Sub to big up. Right. See what it is at the end of the day, right? As this channel goes along and more people get in there might be a situation where we might not be able to read out sort of like some of the chat. But what we'll do, we'll read out as much as we can. You always get that from them. We read as much as they can. Okay. Arsenal have 100% record in Champions League.
I've never winning it.
Yeah, innit? We got Uncle Ross and Copfather for this beautiful stream, wisdom and personal perception. Thank you very much.
Mr. Hi-Fi. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everybody in this chat tonight. You know, I was gonna do a show till Monday, but I thought, sod it, I'll do a show tonight. You know what I mean? But you guys represent. You guys come out and represent as normal. When is the next show, Uncle? Monday night at 11 o'clock.
Unless Tony invites you to the takeaway show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, but that's not my show, is it?
Oh yeah, but that's where she'll find you as well.
Yeah, you'll find me there as well. Goonly should be banned from being on stream. The guy is, this comes from Ravi. The guy is something else. Just hates on others, but wants to criticize like Alexander O'Neill. He can do one. Yeah, he's listen. Personally, Lee Gunner hasn't done me nothing, but he has gone downhill.
No, Goonally, that's Goonally.
Oh, Goonally?
Yeah, he's talking about Goonally. Not Lee Gunner. Goonally.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him, he's a prick. Sorry, I'm excuse me, sorry for swearing, sorry for saying. Put it this way, he's a wrong one. I don't like him. Sorry. Yes, he was on Friday taking the Mickey out of black people. Who's that? Who's doing that? Tasha? Let me know who was doing that. I'll gas them up, blood. I'll gas them up. Who was doing that, Natasha? They're getting gas up. Gas them up. Send me a link for the team. One ball. Tash, let me know who it is before we go, man. I ain't going nowhere to tell me who it is. You know what I mean, brother?
You start telling me it's Goonally doing that.
Nah, Gooner wouldn't do that. He's not that stupid. I don't know. That is debatable. Right.
I'm never a foul channel. It has to be Goonally.
It was Gordon Lee doing that.
I can't. No, surely not.
Was it Gordon Lee doing that, Natasha?
Are you surely? No, I mean, come on. Surely.
Seriously, I'm gonna take a look at that. Fucking idiot. Seriously.
Well, she did actually say he was on Friday taking the Mickey, and it was after Goonally was mentioning Rabbi, so it could be. Why?
Gordon Lee for sure, Natasha. Seriously, real talk. What is this guy on? Hold on. Natasha says he said about big black. Was it Somalian people and Nigerian people? What the fuck?
What?
The guy is a guy. Somebody send me that clip, man. Somebody send me that clip, blood. Ros, you're on TikTok. Follow a good Liverpool fan called Quiff TV. He's a respectable fan. So sound. Okay, I will do.
I cannot believe
Somebody
that.
send me that clip, man. Somebody send me that clip. Of course he did. Let me go and see. Let me go and try and find this guy he's talking about on TikTok. Son boy. Quiff TV. Quiff TV. Oh yeah, there he is. He's got a lot of followers. It was a white chap and about four black chaps, but did not remember the names. I was as afforded by it.
I think she means appalled.
Appalled, yeah. Let me just. This guy got Curve TV's got 303. Yeah, he is a. Yeah. Let me follow him. Let me follow him still. I'm gonna follow him. I'll follow him.
Mr. Hi-Fi saying something there. Goonerly isn't the one to watch in footy streams. He loves shocking hot takes about dirty, trashy topics. Yeah, you don't. I'm not interested in that shit.
Listen, you know what? Listen, put it this way, Callum them lot has known a long time before, longer than me. I don't even know the fella. I think the fella's a dick. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's a dick, right? I don't know why they still do stuff with him. I don't. I don't know why they still do. They still think and they have to do stuff with him. Just don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I mean? He hasn't got anything to say nice to say about Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? He's not bad. I mean, not bad. It is terrible. I had to turn it off. Guys, I'm not, man. Guys, I'm not, man. I'm gonna tell Fuzzy what he's doing. I'll tell Fuzzy tomorrow what he's doing, man. You know what I mean, I was gonna say what? I don't know. Uncle Rod's Copfather Gooney isn't the one. Cheap entertainment for streamers. Yeah, he's just a donkey. Rods, you will like Quef TV. He's good. Newport and football and boxing chat. Yeah, I might try and get him on my show as well. You know, he needs to be removed. Yeah, he does. Well, he shouldn't be on any streams. He shouldn't be on any streams. But you know, hopefully that will happen. All right, guys. Thank you for watching tonight. And we're back on Monday. Back on Monday night, in case anything breaks tomorrow, which I don't think it will. But back on Monday night at 11:15. We'll be back at 11:15. Me, Copfather, may have little Mo there as well, and may have Fuzzy. You never know. Before us. So yeah. So guys, thank you for joining tonight. Listen, I appreciate every single person in the chat, every single person, even the new ones as well. You know what I mean? And yeah, I will speak to you guys very soon. Take care of yourselves and each other. That's the main thing. Take care of yourselves and each other. Let's try and make this world a better place, man. We need it. We need some hope. We need some hope in this world. Do you know what I mean? Let's try and make the world a better place and take care of each other. Big up everyone and chat. Big up Mr. Fly. Okay then, guys, take care. Love and respect. Take care. And get the file removed. Yeah, because they're just a bunch of knobs as well. All right, so it's goodbye from me and good night from you. Take care.